From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. Just got that 83 feel, it's time to run it back. We struck gold, we're in gold and our running back. Josh Jacobs, he a specialist. He personifies commitment to excellence. He our next Bogo. He our next Allen. I'm watching receivers drown on Mullen Allen. Yeah, y'all know the drill was Littleton in the middle. This shit just got real. Look, we Super Bowl bound. I'm just an honest man. Chuck you back to return us to the promised land. Rest in peace, Al. You the GOAT, bro. NFL had Jerry West, you the logo. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oco, LA Coliseum and Allegiant. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oco, LA Coliseum and Allegiant. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location.
Raider Nation, what is going on? You are watching the Raiders Report, and the Las Vegas Raiders, they have gone out and signed veteran linebacker KJ Wright. I want every single one of y'all right now down in those comments spamming KJ. I saw this thing go. I had this show ready to rock and roll for 3 weeks, and I could not be more excited. The fact that the Raiders were able to bring in Wright, who, when you really look at some of these numbers, he was the 7th best linebacker according to PFF last year. He is going to be able to be a phenomenal fit in this Gus Bradley defense. When you really think about it, right? We're going to have freaking Denzel Perryman, KJ Wright. We're going to have Cory Littleton, Kwiatkoski. Those are your top 4 linebackers. And then we're going to get Nicholas Morrow back. This gives Tanner Muse more time to rebuild. This gives Divine Deablo a little bit more time to sharpen those tools. And then Javin White. I mean, I could not be more excited about this show. And if you guys are excited and you're fired up, I want you to start spamming KJ right now. What up, Ron Burgundy? Appreciate you watching the show. Prove One, Brian Hansen, Gilbert Baramer, Michael Craig, what's going on? UDERP Gaming, King Corona. I had a super chat earlier come in from Mystic Rican. If you guys send in a $5 super chat, I'm drinking some beers. Every $20 super chat, we're going to take a shot of Fireball. And since KJ Wright used to wear number 50, if you send in a $50 super chat, I'm going to get some of the team in here, and we're going to drink as well. I want to be able to black out on today's show. That's how excited I am. So every single one of y'all down in those comments right now, start spamming KJ because this is a hell of a mood for the nation. Oh, man, dude, super fired up. So what you guys are going to be seeing here on today's show is I'm going to go through all the details of this KJ Wright signing. Then we're going to open it up to all y'all. So if you want to start using hashtag Raiders, if you want to go ahead and super chat to get your questions on the show, I promise you this is going to be a show like you guys have never seen before. So once the Raiders, they went ahead, they got KJ. If you remember about a month ago, Wright actually had a visit with the Las Vegas Raiders. He ended up leaving Las Vegas. They couldn't really figure out on a negotiation deal, but that was the plan the entire time. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, I think the top 2 teams for Wright were actually the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. What up, Untouchable Raider? What up, Clayton Cripps? We got Cody. We got Autumn Wind down in the comments. Chris Daly, Alex Ortia, D. Nichols, Tony Romero. I see a lot of KJs coming in. I want some more KJs flowing in there. So the deal that was ended up happening here was a 1-year deal. And the reason why I'm just so fired up about this is, like, not that I don't have confidence in our linebackers, but you're seeing a lot of guys that might be headed to the short-term IR. I'm talking about Nicholas Morrow, talking about Javin White is on that list as well. Denzel Perryman's been battling some issues in himself. Kwiatkoski's been battling some injuries. But when you have Wright, he's going to be able to insert himself into this lineup, and he literally might be the best linebacker in the entire league. So keep on spamming those KJs down there. If you guys are excited for the move as well, I want you to go ahead and like the video. And again, if you go ahead and super chat, we just had 2 supers come in. We're going to put you up on screen. I want you guys reacting with me. I want you guys having a good time because this is what this show is going to be all about. Shout out to Adrian. He said, just drink. If I drink on today's show, you're drinking too, okay? If I drink on today's episode, you're doing this as well. When Kenyon Drake signed with the Raiders, we did over 3,600 in super chats. That's what I want to get to today. I want to just be absolutely intoxicated when the hell I get out of here. So shout out to Aiden, shout out to Dave Taken. Hell yes, I'm out fishing right now and had to tune in. We actually have solid linebacking depth. I'll say with the addition of KJ Wright, once Nicholas Morrow comes back, I really think that you could look at this linebacking core and say it's top 5, top 3 in the NFL. Like, that's how good it is to me. What about Lorenzo Rosales? He just sent in a $5 super chat. Cheers to Lorenzo. Cheers to David Taken. Cheers to Adrian. We appreciate you. Ir Medea says vodka shots. I mean, if you want us to get some vodka shots out, we can get the party going. Just let me know in your super chat, and then we'll keep it rolling. All right, y'all, so what's going to happen here is we're going to break down all the news here around KJ Wright, and then we're going to go ahead and answer some questions as well. So sit tight, keep spamming KJ, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. The Las Vegas Raiders have gone out and signed veteran linebacker KJ Wright. I want every single person down in the comments right now spamming KJ if you're fired up about this move. The Raiders have done a lot of good things this offseason. This might be one of my favorite. Yes, I get it. It's September 2nd. Monday Night Football is just a few weeks away. But going out and adding a veteran linebacker who, by all accounts, was a top 7 linebacker according to PFF last year, and who's somebody that knows the Gus Bradley system. If you're watching this live, we just got a $100 super chat. Let's get the party going. But Josina Anderson said that Wright is signing a 1-year deal with the Raiders. He had previously worked out with the team. He then left Las Vegas because they couldn't agree to certain terms, and now you have somebody that not only is a phenomenal player, not only is it somebody that's going to be able to help you and then teach some of these other guys on the field, you also have somebody that knows this Bradley defense so well. One of the reasons why we love Casey Hayward, why? He's a player coach out on the field. One of the reasons why a lot of people liked Vontaze Burfict when the Raiders went out and got him, he knew the he knew the Paul Gunther system. This is a great move for this team. Now, this is why you guys subscribe to the Las Vegas Raiders Report. We keep you guys updated on all things going on around the silver and black. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're hitting you with a video here. So if you're looking for videos the entire season, hit that big red button that says subscribe. Tune in. Let's get to 83,000 subs. Let's keep the party rolling. So he's 6'4", 246 pounds. He's going to be 32 years old this year. But, I mean, look at the numbers in 2020. 86 tackles, 2 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, a forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. But he also offers you a lot of versatility. And if you're going to be a linebacker in a Bradley scheme, if the Raiders want to run a 3-4 front, Wright's going to be out there. If they want to run a 4-3 front, I believe Wright's going to be out there. So the ability to go sideline to sideline is very important, and he has that ability to be able to cover, to be able to get after the quarterback, and to also be able to stop the run. So what I want you guys to do right now is down in the comments, grade this move, the Wright signing by the Raiders. It's a 1-year deal. I don't quite yet have the full details on how much they're going to be paying him, but it is kind of interesting considering the fact that earlier today, the Raiders restructured Nick Kwiatkoski's contract to then free up about $2.38 million. If I'm going to take a guess before I see the number, I'm going to say it's going to be somewhere around $4, maybe $5 million. But I mean, this to me is an A before I even see the number. Now, sure, if they're paying him over $10 million, I might change my grade. But you're going out and getting a top 5 linebacker the last, realistically, like 5 years in the league who knows your defense, who is going to be able to come in and just be an absolute difference maker. And at the end of the day, you need more guys that can be absolute difference makers. Especially in today's NFL, you need somebody that can cover running backs. You need somebody that can cover a tight end down the middle of the seam. And you also need somebody that can go ahead and be that solid QB spy. 11 tackles for loss, the 2 sacks, but the 10 pass breakups. Like, y'all, like those are some of the numbers that I really want you to go ahead and see. Shout out to Robert Kirby in the comments. Just sent another $100 super chat. But Nick Kwiatkoski, some of these other Raiders linebackers, so again, his deal ended up getting restructured a little bit literally today. So I know Quit's been battling some injuries. I know he's going to be one of the better players on this defense, and he has been one of the more solid middle linebackers. But the fact that Kwiatkoski was able to restructure his contract, I salute that man because that helped get this deal done. Now, one of the injuries that's one of the other big reasons why this deal ended up going down was Nicholas Morrow, who I would say probably had the best offseason out of any Raiders linebacker. Unfortunately, he did get hurt in the joint practice up against the Rams. But when he comes back, you want to talk about linebacking depth, you're looking at it, baby. And then Javin White. Javin White, the fact that the Raiders kept him on the 53-man roster, I think just illustrates all the hard work that this young man out of UNLV, who was a UDFA in 2020, who still was able to make this 53-man roster being injured. Now, I anticipate some of these guys heading to IR, but in terms of how do I feel about our linebacking core now, I was a little bit nervous. With KJ, I'm feeling really, really good. So go down in the comments right now. Give me that one-word reaction to the KJ Wright signing. And if you guys are watching this live, we're going to be giving some shots out. We're going to be having a grand old time. But give me some one-word reactions right now. I got a lot of KJs, which is, you know what? If your one-word reaction wants to be KJ, I'm okay with that. If you want to start dropping some F-bombs, shit, I'm okay with that too. I am super, super excited for this move right now. I got an awesome and I got a finally and a nice from Raider Way. So let's look at the Raiders linebacking depth chart as it stands right now. Javin White, Nicholas Morrow, both of those guys are a little bit banged up. But now you have a little bit more depth, and I actually anticipate the Raiders to also go with some 3-4 defensive schemes, which puts Littleton, Wright, and Denzel Perriman all on the field a little bit more. It also gives guys time like Tanner Muse and Divine Deablo. I'm going to use a really weird word, but it just seems right, to marinate and to kind of get a little bit better when they go into the next season, and then you can continue to build on this young defense. But the fact that you're still able to get a starting caliber linebacker who was by far the top free agent still out there, who I knew wanted to come to Las Vegas. I know he wanted to work with Gus Bradley. I mean, this is everything you're hoping for. Now, if some of you were wondering, hey, man, what are some of his stats over the last 5 years? I got to give a major shout-out to my team for getting these in here. In 2020, 86 tackles, 11 tackles for loss to 10 PBUs, 1 interception. In 2019, 132 tackles. Now, I used to always say when we used to talk about Tahir Whitehead, don't just look at tackles. Also look at all the other numbers that he's able to put up. This guy can also get it done in the pass coverage game. 11 PBUs, 3 INTs. Okay, in 2018, he battled an injury. If this dude's out there for more than 16 games, I'm almost going to guarantee you he's going to have over 85 tackles. He's going to have over 5.5 tackles for loss. He's going to be somewhere up there around the 8-7 PBUs, and he's going to get a pick. He is able to just totally help out this defense in so many different ways. If you're wondering what kind of snaps he had last season for the Seahawks, 990 snaps. But look at the percentages here. Run defense snaps. 34% of the time he went ahead and protected the run. 11% of the time, he blitzed the quarterback. And then 55% of the time, he dropped back into coverage. The key word there is versatility. And if you have followed the Raiders, if you have followed John Gruden, everything that they've done in free agency, everything that they've done in the draft, the one word that Gruden always throws around is versatility. And if you think KJ Wright's going to be versatile, knock on wood if you're with me. So what about some PFF grades now, right? 75.3 overall grade. The rush defense grade of 67. The pass rush, 67.3, and then that coverage grade, 78.7. According to PFF last season, he was a top 7 linebacker. Now, you can look at a lot of different metrics here, and we got 1,500 people watching us live, which I totally don't blame you whatsoever, because as soon as I saw that the Raiders, they went out and got KJ Wright, I'm like, F it. We're going live. Everyone drop what you're doing. Get your drinks ready. Start pouring them in some glasses, because this is going to be one just hell of a ride. So it finally happened, y'all. It finally happened. I want every single person typing KJ down in the comments section. Shout out to Russell. Shout out to Gangsta Slime. And shout out to OG Mommy Z Lover. We appreciate you watching. All right, y'all, we got a lot of super chats to go ahead and catch up with. If you send in a $100 super chat, we got this new thing out here where we're pouring 6 shots, and we already had 2 of them. So if you start seeing some slurred words, that's the reason. This first one was R Jizzle. Shout out to R Jizzle. You send in a $5 super chat, and we'll take some beer here. This is a big one. We had Christian. Christian went ahead and did this one. Trace, if you could come up here real quick and pour 6 shots of Fireball, and I want you to show the people what the hell we got here. The reason why I can't do it is because I'm a little bit worried that I might go ahead and spill. But what we have here is a brand new toy where if you go ahead and you pour the drinks in, it pours out 6 for the regular season. And if you want to come out and hang out with me, I'm going to be in Las Vegas. Raiders going up against the Baltimore Ravens. If you want to get in contact with me, I need you to go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. We're also going to be giving away some tickets, which I think is pretty dope. So, who's ready for a $100 super chat? I got to take 2 shots. I need my 2 guys on here to take 2 shots with me as well. And then we got to pour it up again for Robert Kirby. He said, says, the infamous Robert Kirby here. If any of you guys wondering, Robert Kirby holds the record for the largest super chat ever given on a Raiders report. That's for Chucky Heads Believe It Baby. Robert sent in a $500 super chat. If anybody wants to try to beat that, I will forever be grateful, and I definitely owe you a few drinks out in Vegas. So Trace, Jeremy, you guys can come on here. Let's get it going. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Raiders! Jeremy's ready. Jeremy's ready. And then as soon as these are down, we're going to have to pour them up again. So, Trace, get on here. You're good. Come on. That's the new guy. You want to work at Chat Sports? Hit up Trace on Twitter at Trace Gerard. Trace Gerard 48. We can get it going. If you guys are excited that the Raiders went out and signed KJ Wright, we got 394 likes on this video right now. No, we got to bump that number up a little bit. Let's get to 1,000 likes, and then I'm going to get more people here on the Chat Sports team. We just hired a whole bunch of new guys, and I want to get their I want to get their, how do you say it? Whistles wet? Wet their whistle? I got to wet their whistle. That just sounds awful. That just sounds terrible. So shout out to James Alvarez, shout out to Mark G Money, Russell, Gangsta Slime, and since we did have another $100 super chat come in, we're gonna go ahead and take two more here. Hang on. Oh man. Raiders! There we go, new guy, first Raiders. I'm into it. All right, so since Jeremy's doing stuff behind the scene, Trace, I need you to take one more, and then, oh boy, here we go. All right, we're going to keep rolling through these super chats here. If you guys want to get your questions or comments featured on the show, all you got to do is use hashtag Raiders. But Robert said, slam 4 beers, less than 2 minutes, pump this up. I don't know if I can slam 4 beers because of my stomach, but I will take some shots. I will make you a deal, though, Robert. If you send in another big old super chat, like I know you probably will, we got a beer bong here, and it's black. I got it specifically for the Raiders report. We'll start doing some beer chugs as well. So shout out to Marcus Pratt. I owe you a shot. Can't wait for this defense to show out this year. List added players on defensive line, linebackers, defense should be legit. I mean, I get asked all the time, is this a top 15? Is this a top 10 defense? With the addition of KJ Wright, this is a top 15 defense. And I've been kind of tiptoeing around the line for a long time, but I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. Let me know down in the comments, why for yes and for no. Is this defense top 15 now with KJ Wright? And in terms of really looking at the talent on this Las Vegas Raiders offense and defense, I probably am one of the hardest judgers on their overall talent, probably in the media, probably on Twitter, IG, but you know what? I always do try to keep it 100 with you guys. I really think this is a top 15 unit now because you're going to have somebody, again, who is going to really be able to help crack down and stop those broken plays. Over the last 3 years with Paul Guenther, and I think it's really funny, I'm trying to think, it was Brandon Marshall, old linebacker for the Raiders. He literally was like, Paul Guenther was the Achilles heel to that defense. And we were like, well, yeah, no shit. The fact that he made it that long is absolutely mind-blowing to me, but it was the truth. So now you have another dude who's going to know exactly how to run this defense, and not only know how to run it, but run it effectively out there on the field. It's a total game changer here. So the Las Vegas Raiders, they went out and they signed veteran linebacker KJ Wright. He's already previously met with the team. He went to Las Vegas. He left, and we had a full-on panic mode. Earlier this morning, you can check my tweet. When I saw that the Raiders moved some money around for Nick Kwiatkoski, all I tweeted out was KJ Wright. And I have people like, oh, it's not going to happen, and not this and that. You can kind of read some tea leaves and certain things here and there. All I'm saying is, I had a little bit of a gut feeling, and I had the show ready to rock and roll. Now, I see a lot of super chats coming in, and this one's from Only One Nation. Shout out to the real MVP, Gus Bradley. I think this is a big-time get by Bradley, but also when you look at Yannick Ngakoue, that's a Bradley move. Casey Hayward, Bradley move. Then you talk about, KJ Wright, that's a Bradley move. So Only One Nation, man, I'm with you. This is a big-time move for him. Let's go to Hector. Pair character bowing down saying thank you. I know it's an emoji, but for whatever reason, our system can never get it. If you guys want to give a shout-out to, I don't know, your son, your daughter, your mom, your dad, send in a $5 super chat, screen record it, post it on IG, and tag me at MitchellRen365. Let's go to the next one. Thad Harder. Nice to have a D. Yep, that's what Chug said. Coordinator that legit players want to play for. You are, dude, you're 100% right. And it's not only just a defensive coordinator. Now, some people in Oakland might get mad at me for saying this, but Raiders players, NFL guys want to come to Las Vegas because of that beautiful stadium, of the brand new all high-tech equipment that they have. No taxes in California. Guys want to come and play for us. And the fact that you're in a brand new city, there is just so many business opportunities out there for you. So definitely, oh my God, hang on. Definitely something to keep in mind. Let's go to Tassi Seoso. Shocked by the media and analysts saying the Chargers and Broncos have gotten so much better than us. Nothing compares to the changes on our defense. I will say that the Broncos still have a better defense. I actually do really like what Denver has done on the defensive side of the football. I think people are just really buying into the hype of Justin Herbert for the Chargers, but people just always disrespect DC. But, I mean, Tacey, and I'm going to say this to everyone out there, excuse me, I don't care. Like, I want people to rip on this team. I want people to totally rip against the Las Vegas Raiders because over the last 2 years, when people have put us as an underdog, they've shown up. Nobody gave us a chance against the Chiefs. We won that game. Nobody has given us a chance earlier in the season. They show out. But as soon as people are like, okay, this might be a playoff team. Okay, these guys might actually be legit. You see a second half fallout. So as far as I'm concerned, man, I don't give a shit if people want to go ahead and doubt us. I also still owe a super chat. What did you say? All right, so our system messed up. This was a $20 super chat from Nicholas Gonzalez. It says liquor before beer. So, Nicholas, I had it ready to go. Cheers to you, man. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, never sicker. Always remember those words. Always remember those words. So, again, we're going to go through this Raiders linebacking depth chart, kind of give you guys a little bit of an inside scoop of what the hell is actually going on here for the Las Vegas Raiders. I also want to give a shout out to Tacey, Thad Harder, Hector Marquez, Only One Nation, Marcus Pratt, Lorenzo Rosales, N.A. Warrior 69, Jose Del Carmen Hernandez. In fact, we do still have a lot of other super chats that we have to get to that we haven't put up on the screen yet, which don't worry, we will get to. I promise you. Our Jizzle, Lorenzo Lorenzo. But I see some of the supers that we haven't got to yet, Jeremy, were Jose Del Carmen Hernandez, N.A. Warrior 69, and then Lorenzo Rosales. We still have to get to those two, and if we can, that would be greatly appreciated. So we got 1,400 people watching right now. We had 570 likes. Love to see it. Once we get to 1,000 likes, we're going to go ahead and take some more shots here. If we can get Spam to get Trace to do a beer bong. Hey, I mean, if we get to $400 in super chats, I'll bring on the new guy, Trace, and he'll do a beer bong. I mean, he's young. He can handle it. Shout out to Terra. Shout out to KC, the Sledge Storyteller. Shout out to, who else? L.I. Raider 312. But with the addition of KJ Wright, you have a lot more depth now. You don't have to rely so much on young players like Divine Deablo or maybe a Tanner Muse. You're hoping that Cory Littleton can step up because if Cory Littleton can step up, I mean, if Littleton could play the way that he did with the Rams and now he can transcend that to on the Las Vegas Raiders team, I mean, guys, we're talking about a totally different style of defense here. I mean, something that's going to be really special in my opinion. So we'll see what ends up happening for this Las Vegas team. But we decided to go live here because the Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. So Lorenzo, he was asking what's the news on Javin White and his injury. It just sounds like still it's a knee injury. From what people that I've talked to, it sounds like an MCL. He did not tear his ACL, which is a big-time bonus. Now, I don't know exactly when he's going to come back, and I don't know how long the Raiders are going to put him on IR. But if they do put him on IR, he's going to be out there at least the first 6 weeks of the season. So it's definitely something to keep in mind here. Also, let me see here. I'm trying to read some other notes as they come in. I'm trying to see his overall contract. I thought I got some news, but nope, still not quite it. The Raiders do have, though, $2.3 million in cap space. In terms of Javin White, though, Javin banged up his knee. He's going to be ready at some point in this season, but still, at this point, he's probably the 7th best linebacker on our roster. Now, if you guys are looking for the best deal on the internet, listen to this right now. If you like to bet on sports, this is the best deal on the internet for Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. If you want to bet on the Raiders going up against the Ravens on Monday Night Football, which I'm telling y'all right now, this is a bet I would 100% take. The Ravens will not have their starting running back, J.K. Dobbins. They might not have their top 3 wide receivers, Rashad Bateman, Boykin as well, and then Hollywood Brown, they're all banged up. Like, this team is really hurt. Plus, Gus Bradley in the past up against Lamar Jackson has been muy bueno. So if you guys want to go ahead and put some money where your mouth is, go to chatsports.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders125. That's going to get you 125% deposit bonus. All right, let's go to X_Wink. What number do you think he wears? Do you think Morrow gives up 50? No, and I don't think Morrow should give up 50. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Nicholas Morrow has worked his freaking ass off, and he deserves whatever number that he wants. And I would actually give Nicholas Morrow the captain patch over KJ. That's not so much a rip on KJ. It's more of Morrow was at UDFA in 2016, I want to say, and since that day, he has just worked, and he's continued to gotten better. He gets better, gets better. He knows this defense. The coaches absolutely love him. And now, would Morrow do it? Maybe. He seems like a really nice guy. Maybe he would go ahead and do it. But if I was KJ and I demanded the number 50, I think that would actually be a pretty shitty look because Morrow was one of the most liked players on that roster. What up, NA Warrior? If you guys want to get featured on the show, send in those super chats. I told my bosses that we would get wild on today's show so we could go live. So come on, start sending in those supers, start spamming some questions, start liking the video. Let's get wild. I'm at work, got the notification, and got up screaming with all my coworkers looking at me like I was crazy, but I don't give a shit. Let's go Raiders. Can I get some Raiders in the comments? Can I get some Raiders in the comments? Raiders! Raiders! Dude, I'm 100% with you. I scream here all the time at work, and as you can tell, I don't give a shit either. What up, Jose? How much better will our defense be with the addition of KJ Wright, top 15? Yes, I think it's the top 15 unit now, and when you look at how well Nate Hobbs has played, when you look at Casey Hayward, Trayvon Mullen, I actually have a lot more confidence in our cornerback room. But one of the biggest reasons why our, I'll say, secondary struggled over the past few seasons, there was no pass rush. I anticipate Crosby, Yannick Ngakoue getting after the quarterback. Darius Philon, Quentin Jefferson, Solomon Thomas, Jonathan Hankins, Gerald McCoy. That might be the deepest our DT unit has been in quite some time. And then even some of our other edge rushers. Carl Nassib has been playing really well. Malcolm Kuntz is okay, right? I mean, he's still a young dude. But then even Cleveland Ferrell, if Clee can still figure out a way to play as well as he did last year, we are going to be a really good team. I promise you, I promise you. All right, so what about Rashimo Locke here? This one's coming in. Mark Davis out here building a new house and a good team. If you guys haven't seen Mark Davis's house, I encourage y'all right now to go ahead and check out my Twitter, @MitchellRens365. It's effing amazing, and it looks just like the Raiders Stadium. It's kind of crazy. I don't know whoever's going to be able to buy it. I think he ended up spending like $14 million. And actually, I just got some news here from the Raiders. Yannick Ngakoue, Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, Richie Incognito, Derek Carr, Max Crosby, and Alec Ingold have all been named team captains for the Las Vegas Raiders. So 7 team captains this year. I think that's pretty awesome. Let's go to Mr. Emerald. What up, Mr. Emerald? Appreciate you. Cheers. Mitch, we finally signed KJ Wright. Let's get naked. All right. Mr. Emerald, you're up. 1, 2, 3. Your move's up. What about Tap Out 23? Hell yes, top 15 now, but shit, got real with the beer bong. Love you, Mitch. Cheers. So the beer bong, we got the beer bong. We're ready to go. So I said once we get to $400 in super chats, I'm going to get the new guy, Trace. He's going to come on here. We're, 70 away? Like 75, I think is the math. Or no, 65. We're like 65 away. You send in a $65 super chat, new guy, Trace. He's going to come on here and start bonging some beers. What about Kevin Lewis? What's up, Kev? Much love to you, man. Dude, we got to link up. I know you're near Dallas, but we still have yet to link up. Love the KJ sign and keep up the good work, my man. If anybody wants to drink a beer, if anybody wants to hang out when I'm in Las Vegas, please, please, please go to Tailgate Social. I'm going to be there from September 11th all the way through the 13th. We're going to be doing watch parties. We're going to be doing Raiders Report shows. So, if you like what I do here, imagine this live in Las Vegas. So, all I'm saying is imagine what we can do here, and that's something I think would be really, really cool to do. So all I'm saying is if we want to hang out, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Now, some of the other Raiders linebackers that ended up coming through here, Denzel Perriman, I mean, This was another move that I was really, really excited about simply because Perriman is, again, another Bradley guy, somebody that knows the system very well, somebody that's going to be able to insert himself into the lineup. Now, sure, I guess things with Carolina didn't 100% work out. It also doesn't sound like Perriman is going to get vaccinated, which might be an issue down the road. But if you want to just talk about a skill position player that can come in and insert himself into the defense, I like it a lot. What up, B-Maney? If Klee doesn't play well this season, will he be cut or traded next season? He's never going to get cut. I mean, Klee's not going to get cut or traded. And I don't understand how the national media rips on Klee the way that they do. Because, like, if you really, like, watch the tape, I'm not kidding when I say this. Furl was the best defensive lineman on the Raiders last year. And that's not a dig at Max. Max played in double the amount of snaps, which definitely deserves a lot of credit. But Klee's ability to play inside and outside, that was major. Like, that was a huge, huge boost to this defense. But does he need to be better? Absolutely. Was he worth the 4th overall pick? No. But if Furl would have been drafted in the 3rd round, people would have been like, wow, this is probably one of the best picks the Raiders have ever made. Let's go to Scott Henderson. Is KJ in playing shape? I don't know exactly if he is in playing shape or not, but I do believe since the fact that he did come in and he had a physical a little bit earlier on, it really came down to money from people that I heard. It had nothing to do with his shape. It had nothing to do with his playing ability. It had everything to do. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. Sam literally just ran into a light over on my right-hand side here. So we got lights hanging from the ceiling. Obviously, so this place gets lit. But Sam just went ahead and just ran into it. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Danny, what up, my man? Made a bet that the Raiders will have a better season than Philly. What do you think? Let's go Raiders. Oh, dude, this isn't even close. I think the Eagles are going to be one of the worst teams in the league. And I don't have a lot going on Jalen Hurts, but I also have a bet going on with Jeremy, who's producing the show right now. My bet with him was more total touchdowns, Jalen Hurts or Derek Carr. All I'm saying is this. I think it's Derek Carr. Also, we crossed $400 in Super Chats, which means, Trace, get your ass up here. Everyone start typing 3 down in the comments for the new guy, Trace. You need to get a beer. You just hang out behind me. Shout out to Dennis Doyle, sending in a $65 Super Chat. And the color of that Super Chat kind of looks like his shirt, if I'm being honest with you. It kind of looks like the shirt. Also, we had a few more Super Chats come in, which we will get to, I promise you. Where the hell is my shots? We gotta get it together. How about this? I'll make you guys a deal. If you want to get the new guy Trace a little bit wild, every $69 Super Chat, he's going to come on here and he's going to start ripping some beer bongs. And once we hit 1,000 likes, we'll do another shot as well. Let's get the party going. We got 1,500 people watching. What'd you say? Okay, so we have a new guy. His name's Chase as well. I did a show. He was the guy that was on here for the Raiders vs. 49ers watch party. And he said if we get a $150 Super Chat, he will shotgun 3 straight beers. $150 Super Chat, 3 straight beers. I've never seen him do it. I know he's very good at shotgunning beers, but that would be something that I would watch. That would be 100% something I would love to see. That's all I'm going to say here. So when the new guy's ready, he's going to go ahead. He's going to hit this beer bong. Right now he's currently fingering it as we speak. But we got 1,400 people watching. We are 220 likes away from hitting 1,000. Let's go ahead and let's get it. And everyone start spamming chug right now for Trace. Trace, chug, 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 chug. Fresh out of college. First real job. This is what it looks like. Shout out to Trace. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're going to keep rolling through some of these Super Chats now, and I'll take a shot to that. What up, Prashimo? Money towards the beer bong shots at the Tailgate Social. See you there, muscle. So, I'm not kidding you when I say this, right? Oh, sorry. Raiders! Down in the comments, let's hear you. But, seriously, Rashimo, if you guys want to hang out, I am going to be at Tailgate Social September 11th from noon to 3 p.m. Noon to 3 p.m. Vegas time. And then that Sunday, I'm basically going to be there like the entire day. We can hang out. And then on Monday, I am going to be doing a Raiders versus Ravens watch party. So if you like what I do here, if you want to see it in person, if you want to actually come on the show, we're going to be doing a lot of crazy stuff like that. Go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. Or you can go to Tailgate Social right now and say that Mitchell Rentz from the Raiders Report sent you, and you're going to be entered to win free tickets to Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football. I don't know about you. That sounds pretty damn good. All right, what about Jose? What up, my man? Love the signing. Love the shirt even more. Where do I get one? Jeremy, where can Jose get this T-shirt? Hang on a second. If you want to go ahead and get this T-shirt, oh, man, I don't know what that is. All you got to do is go to autumnabyss.com. If you want to go ahead to autumnabyss.com, once you go to the webpage, click on Enter the Abyss. Once you go ahead and click Enter the Abyss, you can actually save 20%. Like, the fact that you can save 20% is a really good deal here. The reason why I absolutely love these T-shirts, all the proceeds, or I guess I should say, part of the proceeds also go to charity. So, like, the Tom Flores hoodie, Tom Flores T-shirt, part of those proceeds go to the Tom Flores Foundation. Plus, like this shirt, like what happens in Vegas started in the Town Raider Nation, part of those proceeds go helping kids in Oakland maybe get into, I don't know, different kinds of schools or different kinds of sporting events. It's also helped with Marshawn Lynch as well. But these are better than dry fit. When I tell you better than dry fit, imagine being in Las Vegas. It's 115 degrees and you're wearing a thick, heavy cotton T-shirt. That's not what you want. It's going to add an extra 20 pounds to you. This stuff is lightweight. It's the reason why I'm wearing it right now is because I knew I'm going to be sweating with all this KJ Wright news. We got Dennis Doyle. What up, Dennis? Cheers to you, my man. So Dennis sent in a $65 super chat, which I'm going to take an extra shot for, and that made the new guy, Trace, he had to go ahead and beer bong. Once we get to $500 in super chats, we are $19 away. We're going to take another shot of Fireball here. Let's get it going. What up, Hector? Cheers to you, my man. Screwed up my last message. Laugh out loud. Hey, if I got every message I had to write, I just don't even. I am so bad with texting, Slack, all that kind of stuff. It's not me. But Peeps here in Seattle giving me hate text with this signing. Raiders booster in the house. Cheers. NW Raiders booster in the house. Well, if NW Raiders boosters ever wants me out there, hit me up on IG, Mitchell Rent 365. But cheers to you, my man. Let's go to Valdez. What up, Valdez? Let's go. I honestly believe our defense is going to be top 10 this year. Okay. Just worried about our offensive line and what will happen if starters go down. If you tell me how worried I am about the starting offensive linemen for the Raiders, I'm okay with them. I have confidence in Colt Miller. I have confidence in Richie Incognito. Andre James, I thought he actually played well this preseason. And then you look at somebody like Denzel Good, Alec Leatherwood, I'm okay. Where I start getting nervous, though, is if one of those guys go down, and either you got to insert Brandon Parker, you either got to insert John Simpson, who's been a little bit shaky himself. I mean, Nick Martin hasn't looked very good, but I'm with you. If one of those guys go down, it's going to scare me a little bit. Let's go to Jose Delgado. Tom, yeah, Mitch. A big Raiders. I'm at work. I just find out. I slam a beer for you at this work. Hell yeah, man. If you're at work right now and you're watching this, if you have a chance, go ahead, go to the bathroom if you need to, slug a beer, be like, hell yeah, the Raiders just signed KJ Wright. I don't know about you. I'm pumped. What up, Greg? Cheers to you. Appreciate the super chat, my man. Steven, you're next up. KJ needs to ball out. I could not agree with you more. Oh, sorry, I gotta say it the way that it's written. KJ needs to ball out. Did I get it? We're good? All right. If your balls are out, put them away. This is a friendly TV show. We don't want any of that. So we're 847 likes, 1,000 likes, and we're taking another shot of Fireball. Once we hit $500 in Super Chats, that's going to be another shot of Fireball. So we're $7 away from that and only 150 likes away from 2 Fireball shots. I told y'all, when I saw this news go down, my objective was to beat Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake signing, we ended up getting over 3,000 in Super Chats. That's my goal on today's show. What up, Gregory? Love the show. Nation about to take over. Dude, I could not agree with you anymore, man. I am super, super excited. I love the move. It was a one-year deal for KJ Wright. Again, that's like the biggest reason. It's not even the biggest. It's the reason why we're live right now. The Las Vegas Raiders went out and signed KJ Wright to a one-year deal. But Gregory, I appreciate you. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead. Excuse me. But make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report. This is the reason why you should sub to our channel. We're always keeping you guys up to date, doing some live shows as well, and this is why you subscribe. Shout out to Marshall. But hit that big red button. That way you guys never miss anything going on around the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, Glenn, what's up, dude? Visions of Gus and Chucky being carried off the field at SoFi Stadium after winning the Super Bowl. I'll tell you what, that's something that I would love to see. There's a good, I shouldn't say good chance. 2 Chucky had chance that I'm at the Super Bowl. 2 Chucky had chance that I'm at the Super Bowl. That's all I'm going to say. But Glenn, shout out to you. And we did hit $500 in Super Chats. How about this? I'm going to wait until we get to $1,000 likes, and then it'll be 2 fireball shots back to back. What up, JJ? Whose place does KJ take over? I mean, when you look at the linebacking depth chart, I really think it comes down to Littleton's going to start, Kwiatkoski's going to start, and then KJ is going to start. Now, typically, KJ has played some inside linebacker because the Seahawks do a lot of 3-4 fronts as well. But with the Raiders mixing and matching 4-3 and 3-4, he's going to start over Denzel Perriman, and I believe that you're going to see week 1 up against the Baltimore Ravens. Your starting linebackers are going to be Cory Littleton, Kwiatkoski, and KJ Wright. Sure, once Nicholas Morrow comes back, that might change up a few things here and there, but I think that he technically maybe took a spot from Tanner Muse or maybe even Denzel Perriman. Now, it finally happened, y'all. If you were excited that the Las Vegas Raiders went out and signed KJ Wright, I want you to start spamming KJ right now. We're going to start giving some shout-outs here on the Raiders Report. And I know I had a few other segments planned for today. I don't know if we're going to do them live. Maybe we're going to do them a little bit later. That still might be TBD. Because, like, I'm sitting down here. I come to work. I'm working on some extra shows. I got almost everything ready to be filmed. And then KJ happened. I'm like, all right, well, what the hell do I do with everything else I did today? I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to our producers after the show. All right, we got some KJs flowing in right now. Hang on a second. Casey the Sledge Storyteller, Mark, Raider, Hector, Christian, Daniel, Doug S75, Rick Hand, Madvet, Brian Bees, Shan Diggs, Scott Brogan, Ron Silva, Huda, what now? Okay, Nancy Pelosi, what's up? Tyler, we got Phil, Ron Silva, David, Greer, Faceplant 510, Brandon Willis, Cody Gillespie. What a hell of a last name that is. All right, y'all. The Las Vegas Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. We decided to go live. I got a super chat coming in from my girl, Misty Williamson. I am so happy about KJ Wright signing, not a trade, but my Seahawks fan boyfriend is bummed. Well, no disrespect to your boyfriend, but F him. That's all I got to say. F that guy. Misty, you can do better. Don't date somebody that's a Seahawks fan. Date a Raider fan. Misty, I know you can do better. It's all good. Again, I've never met the guy, but come on. Come on, Misty. You can do better. Cheers. All right, what about Joshua? What up? I was going to say there's a lot of D's in that one, but I feel like I'd get blocked for saying that. Raiders! Hey, Mitch. I'm going to be at Heinz Field week 2. You're going to be there. I wish I could be there, but as it stands right now, I will not be there. Though I do plan on being at every single Raiders home game this entire year. And if you want to hang out with me, you can always hit me up on IG, MitchellRents365. Oh, we got another one or what? What'd you say? We're 50 likes away from 1,000. All right, that's what Jeremy's telling me right now in my ear. We're 50 likes away from 1,000. Once we get to 1,000 likes, it's going to be 2 fireball shots. So I'll start pouring them now because I know that you guys will get us there. I know we'll get there. I got confidence in you. I really do. I believe. So the Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright, veteran linebacker who knows Gus Bradley, who knows this system very well. And, we just got some updates here. I like this. Apparently Denzel Perriman has considered getting vaccinated. I don't know. He just went ahead and said that. That literally just came through right now. And we just hit 1,000 likes. So here we go. Hang on a sec. So some other linebackers that this move obviously impacts. is two of the younger guys. So the first guy we're going to talk about here, Divine Deablo. The Las Vegas Raiders, they went out and drafted him in the 3rd round, 89 overall this past year's draft. And I like Deablo a lot. He was a safety. He then converted to a linebacker. He also actually changed his number today. So for whatever reason, I hated the number 49. You guys can agree with me on this one if you want. But now he's the number 5. So Divine Deablo is going to be number 5. But the way it impacts him is he's not going to get as much playing time this year. I think if he's lucky to get maybe 150, 200 snaps, that would be very good. Now, from a career outlook standpoint, my hopes are high for Deablo. I think he's a good player. He offers some good versatility. He's a bigger dude, but as long as he can be a little bit more in up against the run, he's not as great against coverage, especially in the NFL, but this gives him time to get a little bit better. Another guy that this move really, really impacts is Tanner Muse, who has been playing a lot better this offseason. He was a strong side linebacker, and in fact, if it wasn't for this move right here, I actually think that he would have been starting in a 4-3 set. Now, the Raiders usually run 4-3 defensive schemes probably like 45% of the time with Bradley would be my guess, but didn't play at all in 2020. It's been probably 19 months since the last time that Tanner Muse played in a game, but this does give him a little bit extra time to just sit back and continue to learn and be that war daddy in special teams. What up, Jose? $20 super chat. I'll take a shot for that. Do you feel nervous that the starters didn't get any playing time? Feel like they could be a little bit rusty or nerves will kick in. Playing a game versus practice is a big difference. What do you think? Drink up. Hashtag Fireball. So I am very split on this, where I get that a lot of teams put their starters out there. A lot of teams will put out their guys, and other teams won't because they're worried about them getting injured. I think it comes down to how many injuries you're faced with at that current time, where if you wouldn't have seen all those injuries to some of these bigger name players for the Raiders, I think you would have seen more starters out there. Now, I don't think Carr would have ever gone out there just simply because Gruden doesn't play Carr in the preseason, but am I nervous about it? No, not really. But, look at the joint practices. You probably get more out of joint practices than you do a preseason game. Sure, practices are a little bit different, but there was no way guys like Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald are playing as much in the preseason as they did in those joint practices. I'm telling you, Raiders players got more out of those joint practices. So what I want you guys to do right now is grade the signing of KJ Wright, A, B, C, D, or F. We're going to start giving some shout-outs here. I got to take a shot here for Jose. Give me a sec. And if we got no more super chats, we're going to get ready to get rid of this show here. I'm going to get back and I'm going to start working on some other shows here at Chat Sports. So we got $528 in super chats as it stands right now. Go ahead and start spamming your grades down in the comments section. I anticipate all A's, and would you look at that? Joshua Johnson, King Corona, Aaron Watson, Ron Silva, G. Rich, Doug, Robert, Hector, Juan, Jeff. We got a lot of people spamming A's right now. Tail says there's no excuses. Dude, I'm 100% with you right now. Black Lion Supreme said he's mad. I don't know why he'd possibly be mad. The OG Lizard's going to type A. Juan Hernandez, always watching. Oh, I see nothing but A's. And then Tyler says B+. 1 year deal for KJ Wright. I will take that every single day of the week. So what's going to happen now? Are we going to go to Loop, Jeremy, or no? I don't know. He's giving me a We might go to Loop. We might. I don't know. If we get more Super Chats, we'll stay live. And as long as Super Chats come in, hey, we're going to continue to rock and roll with this show. But I don't got any other questions coming in. I don't got too much else to talk about. And the Raiders, they did go out and they signed KJ Wright. Now, I do have probably some more segments that I'm going to film on today's, not today's live show, but probably coming up for you. That way you guys can get more content here. But if you haven't already, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. How about this? I'll leave it up to y'all. There's a big one. There's a big one. If we get to $600 in Super Chats, which we're $23 away from, we're going to pour up 6 more shots. We're going to do 6 more shots because Brian Cullig, he just sent in a $50 Super Chat. So here's my bet. Here's my thing, Brian. If we get $23 more, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pour up 6 more shots. So I'm going to already get them going because I have confidence in you guys. And if we can get to 600, we're going to start ripping them. Let's get it going. So if you guys want to see more shows, what I want you to do is this. Hang on a second. I can't concentrate on two things. So I do actually have another segment prepped for everyone if you're curious. Oh, see, this is my issue. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man. I might need some help. See, our desk is a little bit tilted, so when I pour the drinks into our shot machine, it all goes on one side, and that's an issue. What up, Zach Forterre? He says, why is it always Fireball? Let's go Raiders. 2 reasons. I don't have a liquor sponsor. If somebody out there knows a company that wants to sponsor, Jesus, Dennis. All right, let's go. Let's get it going. Let's go get somebody. You want to get some of the new guys? Go get them. We got some. All right, the OG Lizard. Let's effing go. How about this? Let's get to 800 in supers and the whole Chat Sports team. They're going to get in here. Oh, okay. I like that idea. So I do have a segment for you guys, and it's my biggest winners and losers in the preseason. Jeremy's telling me if we get to $1,000 in super chats, we're going to go ahead and do that segment live here on the Raiders Report. If it's not something that you want live on the Raiders Report, then we won't go ahead and do it. But we did just get some big-time super chats in. We're going to go ahead and take some shots. We're going to bring in a whole bunch of people, so stand pat here. Just stand pat here. Who do we got? Okay, Meg, get in here. Come on. Let's go. Get in here, you bums. Not with that shirt on. Don't you dare come on that show with that shirt on. If Sam walks on this show wearing a Denver Broncos shirt, I want everyone to message Sam on Twitter at SamBrownCS and tell him to go F himself. That's all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. 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 Not on my show. Not on my show. Get that shit out of here. Go message Sam on Twitter at SamBrownCS. Tell him to go F himself. All right, everyone grab a shot. Everyone grab a shot. Let's start ripping them here.
Let's go, boys. Here we go.
Cheers. Cheers to Brian Cullig. Oh, my. Wait, hang on. Brian sent in another 100? I got to be doing the math right. Brian sent in 250s and a 100. Jesus Christ. This is getting wild. Here we go. All right, Brian, I'm about to start ripping some for you, too. Here we go. Are we ready? Does everyone have one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. That is true. How about this? I mean, you can come out and take a shotgun. Meg, you want one? She's going to, how about you just say hi? So everyone say hi to Megan. We just hired Megan. She's the newest member of Chats. Look at this, repping Raiders colors.
Unplanned, but
Where can they find you on Twitter and Instagram?
Megan Payton 7 on Twitter and Megan Payton on Instagram. There's an H in the name, MEGHAN.
There you go. She's verified. I don't know how she did it, but I'm trying to figure out myself. So, wait, come. What?
Oh.
There you go. Perfect. There you go. Go give Megan a follow. Is that Twitter? Is that your Twitter handle?
Payton 7. Yep, that's Twitter.
Okay, that's Twitter.
Newbie at Chat Sports.
Hopefully for the long term. Hopefully for the long term. So everyone give a shout out to Meg. Go give her a follow on Twitter. Maybe ask who's going to shotgun. Chase is going to shotgun? Okay. Chase is going to come on and shotgun right now. Guys, I'm just saying, this is about to get off the walls. Once we get to $1,000 in supers, we'll go then do the segment. If you guys don't want the segment, that's all good. All I know is I owe Brian some drinks, so just give me a Brian and Dennis. I mean, this is just, you guys are effing bananas. Effing bananas. So this is going to be for Dennis. Hang on, Dennis. And then I'm going to take a shot for Brian, and then Chase is also going to shotgun a beer. You ready? Hey, when you, cheers. Cheers to the nation. Shout out to Brian and Dennis. Senior Shotgun. Go give him a follow on Twitter at Chase Senior. Chase _ Senior. Excuse me. All right, y'all. I appreciate everyone watching right now. We went live for the KJ Wright news. The Raiders, they went ahead and they signed the veteran linebacker. I promise y'all that anytime that breaking news happens, I'm going to do my best to keep you guys updated and do my best to make sure that I'm having a damn good time while I do it. We got a super chat coming in from Taz. What up, Taz? You said F the Seattle fan, but wait, don't you date a Cowgirl fan? Who can do better? Laugh my ass off. Raiders! Taz, I don't know if anybody out there can go to Walmart real quick and get a body bag, but Taz just put me in a body bag, and I just, down. Oh, God, Taz. Oh, man. I'm going to get a message from Alex later. She'll be like, dude, you see that guy? I'm like, yeah, I did. Cheers, Taz. That's honestly one of the best super chats I've ever gotten, so shout out to you. Let's go to JJ. What up, man? Thought on the Raiders trading for Gilmore. So, Stephon Gilmore, cornerback of the New England Patriots. He is actually on the short-term IR. He's going to miss the first 6 weeks of the season, but there still are actually teams out there that are interested in him. However, I have a lot more confidence in our young cornerbacks, and I don't really think that you're going to have to give up all that extra draft capital to go out and get them, because it does still sound like New England wants a second, maybe even a first-round pick. All right, what up, Aaron? What up, Watson? Will KJ be ready for week 1? I think he will. I mean, I don't think the Raiders make this move unless they know for a fact that he's going to be ready for week 1. I mean, everything that I'm seeing right now, according to reports and whatnot, says that he is going to be ready. So unless he suffers a setback at practice, it sounds like he's in good shape. It sounds like he's been working out in the offseason, obviously. But, like, hey, I mean, he had a workout. He had a visit previously with the Raiders. And then they were like, okay, we have enough confidence that guess what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to be able to bring this guy in. Now, if you guys are looking for the t-shirt that I'm wearing, or if you want any of some high-quality Raiders t-shirts, go to autumnabyss.com. If you want to get a 20% off discount, once you go to that link below, autumnabyss.com, you can actually click Enter the Abyss, and you'll be able to save 20%. Whether it's a hoodie, whether it's a t-shirt, high-quality Raiders gear here. And it feels better than Nike Dry Fit. That I can promise you. Like, it's really high-quality stuff. It's at autumnabyss.com. So KJ Wright is the newest member of the Las Vegas Raiders. Also, shout out to young Paco for the 99-cent super chat. And shout out to Juan Perez for drink some water, Mitch. You'll thank me later. Ha, ha, ha. The issue is I don't got water. I got Fireball. I got beer. And I got Magic Spoon cereal. If that can hydrate me, then I am more than good. But Juan, much love to you, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. If you guys want to get your questions here on the show, you can use hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat. I got to give some more shout-outs to Brian. I mean, Brian, he's probably the MVP of today's show. So Brian sent in $150 in supers. Dennis Doyle, he's up over 100 as well. I mean, it's neck and neck between those two guys. Shout out to Christian Sinieros, who sent in a $100 super chat earlier. Robert Kirby still holds the record for the largest super chat ever sent in here on the Raiders Report, $500. Can somebody beat that? I don't know. People are talking. But the Raiders, they did go out. They added KJ Wright. It's a one-year deal. With the Raiders linebacking core the way it is right now, I am excited to see what this unit is going to potentially look like going forward. But, I mean, I was excited as soon as the deal happened. We decided to go live here at Chat Sports. So what I want you guys to do now is give me your one-word reaction to the signing. I'll start giving some shout-outs here. And the deal that we had promised was if we get to $1,000, we did just hit $800 in Super Chats, by the way. And every time we get to the next 100, so 800, shot a fireball. 900, shot a fireball. 1,000, if we get to $1,000 in Super Chats, we'll do our segment here live on the Raiders Report, which is training camp, preseason. I believe it's like basically like off-season winners and losers. I had the whole thing built. I was getting ready to film that before I came on this, and then I was like, oh, shit. KJ's probably going to do a little bit better. So I'm always down to have a good time. But what's your one-word reaction to the Raiders going out and signing KJ Wright? Let's start giving some shout-outs here. We got excited from Andrew. Scott says, great. Cowabunga from Scott Henderson. I haven't heard, so this might be a really weird story, but, oh, Brian! Oh, God! Oh, we are $49 away from doing a live Raiders segment here, and somebody go get the team. I need help. I'm going to need help here. We're going to need help. Brian, Jeremy, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Hang on a second. I got to multitask. I'm not good at it, but I'm going to try. Hang on. Somebody just commented, are y'all still hiring? You know what? We might be. If you want to...
Professional drinkers right now.
We're hiring professional drinkers. We got Laugh My Ass Off. Great. Yeah, I need a water. Yep, you and me here. Pimp, Beast from Jeremy Cole. Needed from Anthony. How many we got? All right, here we go. Chase, you in? Give me a sec, would you? Moving over preseason winners and losers. All right, that's fine. All right, y'all, cheers. Appreciate the super. Can we go full screen? Who's Tom? Tom's got the jack.
Who's Tom? The Tom you've known for years.
Oh, we hit 1,000. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What happened, Petey? Man down. Petey, man down. If there's any doubt that it was real Fireball, there you go. All right, hang on a second. That was for Brian's $100 super chat. Then we got to get to Jeremy. Oh, my God, we just got a $200 super chat. Jesus Christ. Guys, I need help. Ah! All right, Chris, hang on a second. You know what, guys? We're rolling out of here. Chris, this is for you. Here we go. We're going to go down a dark path here. Brian. Jeremy Kimball, hang on a second. Y'all still hiring. Yep. Somebody pour 6 more.
Hey, buddy.
Tom Chug. Yo, Tom, stop. You're going to make me throw up. I hate Jack. Oh, God. Marlon. Oh, they're coming in left and right. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. David, are you on IG? David, if you guys want to come on and start drinking with me, send in a super chat with your IG handle. That way I can actually get a hold of you. David, what's your IG handle? That's a big super. What's your IG handle? Let's get this party rolling here. Hang on a second. OG Lizard. Oh, man, here we go. Bradley has to be the best offseason acquisition for the Raiders in a while. I mean, I will say this. I'm sick and tired of signing guys with the last name Brown. That's one thing that I know for a fact. No more Browns. Minus Tim Brown. If Tim wants to come out of retirement, Tim, I would love to have you. Would love to have you here, but, oh, man, I mean, absolutely wild. Raiders, David Zahn. All right, I'm going to do 6 here. Unless we get the chat sports team in, I got 6 fireball shots poured for David Zahn. What is Brett yelling at me for? Oh, man. So Brett's saying this. If you guys are having a good time this week, all I can say is this. Wait until next week. Because next week we are going to be live in Las Vegas. Raiders going up against the Baltimore Ravens live at Tailgate Social. And if you guys want to literally if somebody sends in a super chat like David or like Marlon just did as well, we're going to bring you guys on the show. So it's not just going to be me drinking. We're going to get as many people as we possibly can on the Raiders Report. And you have to go to Tailgate Social. Go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas from 3 p.m. until they effing close that place because we're going to be ripping it down. So, David, we got to do these shots. You guys, there's nobody. Can somebody else come in as well? Raider Nation, let's go! Oh, my. All right, here we go. Oh, God. These are just dangerous. We're going to be. Oh, man. All right, I'm just saying we're about to take our Raiders analysis, and it's about to get weird. I might also have to go grab a piece of pizza. Pizza's from 2 weeks ago, but that might have to happen. That's okay. That's okay. I can handle my liquor for about an hour, and then it hits me like a freaking truck. What up, Marlon? I got a Mitch. Wait. Yeah, it says, I got a Mitch. Raider Nation for life. What is a Mitch? You got a Mitch like an itch? I got you, Mitch. I don't know. I was like, I got a Mitch. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, you got a. Yep. No. The shots are here. They're not catching up. They're here. So, cheers to everyone. We went live for KJ Wright. All right, hang on, Marlon. Get rid of the donkey fan. By the way, it's Northwest Raiders boosters, my brother. Cheers again. Well, how about this, Hector? If I'm not already a part of your booster club, and I'm going to guess you guys have a Facebook page, hit me up on at MitchellRens365 on Facebook. Would love to join it. Would love to be able to be a part of what you guys are doing over there. I mean, I know like anytime we have a chance to be able to meet some more Raider fans here and there, I mean, it's an absolute great time to be able to do that. If you guys want to hit me up on IG at MitchellRens365, you can go ahead and do that. I also am going to be partying with the Black Hole. So if you guys know who the Black Hole is, they're this like awesome Raiders group. We're going to be partying with them as well that weekend in Las Vegas. And I got 10 tickets. And I know like 5 of the tickets are still up for sale. I shouldn't even say up for sale. They're free. If you guys want to go ahead and you guys want to party it up with me in Las Vegas, please go ahead and do so. Just hit me up and show up to Tailgate Social, essentially, is the easiest way that you guys can get these tickets. But what is going to happen here on the Raiders Report, we're going to get our graphics. The way that our graphics work, we got to get them moved over. We got to make sure all the stuff looks, nice and pretty. And then once I get the okay, we're actually going to go in and we're going to do a whole nother segment here on the Raiders Report around, hang on, I got to burp. Around some preseason winners and losers. What's your question? Oh, that's a great question. Fanatics? Yeah, I think it's Fanatics. All right, y'all, so that might have been a weird, awkward, 10 seconds there for you, but that's just me being 100% authentic and us talking with people outside the screen. But what's going to happen here is I'm going to be getting into a segment probably in the next 5 to 10 minutes about some Raiders preseason winners, because I'm going to do preseason winners and I'm going to do some losers. So before I came into work today, I started prepping up a show. I was like, all right, who are the 5 biggest winners? Who are the 3 biggest losers? And I'm going to do that segment, and I'm going to get ready. And then I'm going to head home to central Pennsylvania. My cousin Andrew, he's getting married this weekend, which I'm actually super excited for. In fact, you know what we should do, which I actually really want to do? And if you guys could help me out with this, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Jeremy, I am going to send you something. I want you guys to message Andrew on Instagram, and I want you to tell him to not get married. His wife is beautiful. She is an amazing human being, but I want to F with him a little bit because he is about to get married. So, Jeremy, what I'm going to send you right now, if we can get a graphic made for this, that would be freaking awesome. So, that's his Instagram. Okay, I just sent Jeremy a link. What's going to happen here is, Trace, I need you to also get a hold of this link here. Okay, hang on a sec. Cool. And then I want you, once you see it in the comments and once you see it on screen, I want you to message Andrew. So here's the cool thing about my cousin Andrew, right? He's a quarterback. He played at Lafayette. He had a chance to walk on at Penn State, decided not to go there, went to another college. And Matt McGloin, you guys all know Matt McGloin. Matt McGloin took his walk-on spot at Penn State. Long story short, though, is this. Right now he's playing semi-professional football, and the team that he plays for is actually called the Raiders. So what I want you guys to do, when we get it all up on screen, when we get it all set up, just message Andrew, Raiders, tell him, don't get married. Like, whatever the hell you guys want to do, dude, I would freaking love that. And if we go ahead and Andrew messages me, that would be such awesome. Because, if you guys don't know, I'm a big family guy. I love my family to the end of the world and back. My dad, that's my dude. And I can't wait to see my family this weekend. I am going to be near Centenary College in New Jersey Friday night. I'm going to fly in. I'm going to be at Marley's Brewery if you guys want to hang out, have a beer or two. Probably 11 o'clock at night. But I can't wait to see my family this weekend. All right, Josh, what's your question? I'm getting a little bit off the rails here. Feeling tipsy because I tipsied out of my chair when I saw the news. Let's go, dude. I'm totally on board. I'm already at this point where I need to be more in regular season mode because I'm kind of tipsy, and we've done shows before in the regular season where it's been a lot more drinking, and I've been okay. I gotta get back. I gotta get back, Josh. What up, Christian? This Raiders defense is going to be at least top 15, something us Raider fans haven't seen for years. Great time to be excited for the nation. So, all right, Christian, cheers to you. Hang on a second. I got another beer to drink. So if you guys could put that link in the chat right now. If you guys could go on Instagram at Shoop713. Is that how you spell it? That doesn't look right. That's not right. SH. Everyone boo Jeremy right now. Everyone type boo. Boo. No C. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to hype him up. We'll just have to hype him up. So what's going to happen here, guys, we're getting ready to get into our preseason show about some guys that were winners and losers. But what I want you guys to do right now, okay, I want you guys to go ahead and message my cousin Andrew at Shoop713. Message him Raiders, message him congratulations, message him whatever the hell you want. Just start spamming his freaking Instagram right now and just start saying whatever the heck you want. I already see some people did it on his last post. And shout out to Rizzy, shout out to Lisa on IG. Seriously, message my cousin Andrew. I'm going to go visit him probably here in about 24 hours from now, honestly. And I want you guys to go give him a what's up. That's all I'm saying. Got a super chat from Winky Does IT. His account is private. We can't write him. Really? Oh, that's so depressing. Oh, that's so depressing. Well, don't follow him. He's not worth it. Don't follow him. He's not worth it. All right. Well, we tried. We tried really, really hard. It's all good. But how about this, y'all? All I'm saying is this. We're about to come up with some preseason winners and losers. Yeah, you're going to have to tell Sam I got to change. So figure out a full screen graphic that we can push, and then we're going to have to do the show. So that's something to keep in mind. What I want you to do, go back in the wardrobe room, get me the Nation shirt, and then I'll change into that. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. So the Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. And I said if we hit $1,000 in Super Chats, that we would go on and do an extra Raiders segment. If we hit $2,000 in Super Chats, and we're going to actually do another Raiders segment for y'all. So, I actually had a Raiders news and rumors show set up on today's show. Obviously, anytime breaking news happens, shit changes, and we got to throw everything out the window and mix and match different things. But the Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. Mad Vet, what up, my man? What up, my man? But how about this? If you guys want a shout out here on the Raiders Report, what I want you guys to do right now is just please go ahead and spam KJ. I'm going to wait. We're getting ready to get into the show. And if you want a shout out here on the Raiders Report, I want you to go ahead and start spamming KJ. Now, if you want to look at the Raiders linebacking unit, this is what it is looking like right now. Now, Jeremy, I'm going to ask you to turn on your mic and start giving some shout-outs to people who start spamming KJ. Can you guys hear Jeremy? I'm hoping that you can. Yeah, I think they can. If not, I'm going to try to change and give you guys shout-outs as we go here. So keep on spamming KJ. Producer Jeremy is going to start giving some shout-outs here. Just give me 1 second, y'all. And Jeremy is going to start giving some shout-outs here live on the Raiders Report.
All right, we got Winky, Langston, Jeremiah, Chef, Josh, Hector, Juan, Andy, Slider, Matthew, Kenneth, B-Rabe, Eric, Steven, Kevin, Andy. Oh my God, y'all are going so fast. Y'all are just going so fast. I'm a little too buzzed for this. Josh, Teo, Jorge, Mr. Clean, Jennifer, Nicholas, Steven, Jorge.
Keep them coming in here. Keep spamming KJ for a shout-out here on the Raiders Report. All right, so what's about to happen here in the next 2 seconds, I got to put my mic up my shirt, so give me 1, 2. Still got it. Hang on. So we got 1,000 people right now watching the Raiders Report, and I want to give a shout-out to every single one of y'all mother effers. All right, what up, man? We got Thad Hader, Emmanuel Webster, Adam Sweeney, Juan Hernandez, Raider Knack, Daniel Keenan, Rick Han, Andy Dean, Muhammad McDaddy, the OG Lizard. Oh, I'm back up on screen. Didn't realize that. I was leaning over, taking a break. K-Rob 17, Chris, Robert, Mr. Greenies, what is happening here? So what you guys are about to see is every single day when I come to work here at Chat Sports, I build you guys a segment. And I'm like, all right, what do I think the Raider Nation would want to see? Like, what do I think the Nation is a video that y'all want to see? So I prepped a video. I did not plan on KJ Wright getting signed today, though very, very excited that it happened. So what you guys are going to see here is a segment that I decided to make prior to today, and it's going to be around some preseason winners and losers. I'm going to be breaking down 5 names. Hang on, I got a burp. I can feel it deep down. Cool. But what you guys are going to see is preseason winners and losers, right? And we're going to get 5 guys that I thought were winners, 3 players that were some losers as well, and that's just kind of part of the gig. So after that segment, we can go ahead and start doing hashtag Raiders again, start getting some super chats going again. And if you guys have any questions that you want to be featured on the show, that's how we're going to end up doing it. So the Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. We hit $1,000 in super chats. So coming up, once I get the thumbs up, is going to be our Raiders preseason winners and losers. Jeremy's giving me the thumbs up. If you guys are having a good time today, please go ahead and like the video. And I'm going to make you a deal. We're at 1,260 likes. If we can get to 1,500 likes by the end of this segment, so probably about 12 to 15 minutes from now, I'll take another shot of Fireball as soon as I'm done. Cool? That's my deal. That's my plan going ahead. So coming up right now, we're going to get into a segment about some preseason winners and losers. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Today's show presented by Black Sunday. If anybody out there is looking for the dopest Raiders gear out there, go to blacksundaysshop.com where you guys can go ahead and get your hands on some awesome Raiders gear. This t-shirt, only $24.99. So coming up here on today's show, we're about to get into some Raiders off-season winners and off-season losers. Now, I got 5 winners, 3 losers. I'm going to tell you why each player is where they is. I'm going to talk about why they succeeded in training camp, maybe why they struggled in training camp, why they succeeded in the preseason. But I'm going to go about this and ranking them from 5 all the way down to 1, and then from losers, 3 all the way down to 1. So number 5 on my list here for Raiders off-season winners, it's Alex Leatherwood, the rookie out of Alabama, selected number 1, first round, 17 overall. I mean, you want to talk about a guy that had a lot of stuff on his shoulders, and he has looked phenomenal in the preseason. He's looked great in training camp as well. The other reason why I'm actually going to tip my cap to John Gruden, tip my cap to Mike Mayock as well, is because Christian Darrisaw, he's already banged up. Tevin Jenkins, he's injured. And one of the biggest reasons why I did not like this pick at first, because I was like, man, I want Tevin Jenkins. Man, I want Christian Darrisaw. But those guys are already dealing with injuries in their rookie season. And Leatherwood, he has been more than happy to be repping silver and black, and he's been just mauling guys on the offensive line. So the reason why I have him at number 5 is because there was a lot of other players that I was very impressed with and that we did see a little bit more in the preseason. But overall, I wasn't very confident in the Raiders taking him at 17, and now I can sit here and honestly say that I can't wait to see this young man get to work for the upcoming season. So what I want you guys to do right now, if you're ready for some Raiders football, if you're ready for some regular season games, I want you to go ahead and like this video right now. I mean, I could not be more excited for this season. Don't get me wrong. I was excited for the final year in Oakland, and I was excited for last season too. But this is the first year that Raider fans can actually go to Allegiant Stadium. The first year that we're going to get a taste of what Raiders football is like in Las Vegas, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm going to be in Las Vegas for every single one of these Raiders home games, and I want you guys to go ahead and like this video. Number 4 on my list here for some Raiders off-season winners, Darius Philon at the defensive tackle position. I mean, this is one of those dudes where in my very, very first 53-man roster projection, I didn't have him making the team. That's an L on my part. But you know what? He proved me wrong, and he proved a lot of people wrong. He played so damn well. He worked his freaking tail off, and I kind of wish I would have given him a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt, simply because when you go back and look at some of his numbers on some past Gus Bradley defenses, this young man was a very good football player. Now, I think he could actually get some more playing time than somebody like Solomon Thomas. He's been probably the best defensive tackle in the preseason games, but his ability to be able to get after the quarterback, to also be able to disrupt the run game, and if you didn't watch the preseason, he got his big paw on a blocked field goal punt. I mean, he's been able to do it all. Darius Philon is by far one of the biggest winners on this team, and it's why he ended up winning and why he ended up getting on that Raiders 53-man roster. So let me know down in the comments. You know what? I'm actually going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. So if any of all y'all, and I mean any of you guys come across this video on YouTube, when you come across this, who is the biggest offseason winner, I want you to go down to that pinned comment and leave a remark. Who is the biggest offseason winner for the Las Vegas Raiders? Number 3 on my list here is Zay Jones, wide receiver. And the reason why this man made the list, earlier in the offseason, John Gruden said he is the best shaped player out of all the guys, right? Not only that, he also said that he's one of the hardest working players he's ever seen. Mike Mayock had him as a top 5 wide receiver when he was coming out of the draft out of ECU. If you want to look at some bananas numbers, Zay Jones coming out of college, 157 catches in his final season. But the other reason why he's a winner, he worked his way up to the number 4 wide receiver spot, behind Henry Ruggs, behind Brian Edwards, behind Hunter Renfrow. The fact that he was so good that he jumped John Brown, a player that I spoke very, very highly about. John Brown, I was like, this is going to be the second best, might be the best receiver on this Raiders team this year. He's not even on the roster anymore. Do you want to know why? It has nothing to do with John Brown. It simply has to do with Henry Ruggs looking good, Brian Edwards playing well, Hunter Renfrow showing up in the slot, but most of all, that Zay Jones came to work every single day and got his shit done. And then he played well in the preseason. That's why John Brown isn't on this team. And the reason why I'll give some credit to the Raiders in terms of being a nice franchise is like John Brown was like, where do I rank on your depth chart? I feel like John Gruden and Mike Mayock were like, you're probably the 5th or 6th guy. These guys outplayed you. Brown was like, will you let me go? They said yes. All I'm saying is Zay was the biggest reason why John Brown isn't a member of this team anymore, and it's not so much to do with Brown, it's everything to do with the other guys outworking him. Let's go to number 2 on my list here of Raiders offseason winners, Roderick Teamer. I had so many people hating on me for putting Teamer in my 53-man roster projection, but I knew for a fact that this young man was going to make the final roster for the Raiders. He's going to be a safety. He's going to play some special teams as well. But when Gus Bradley decided to bring in Teamer, I was like, this is definitely a name to watch out for. His ability on special teams reminds me a lot of Dallin Leavitt, where he might not be the best player in terms of your secondary, but what he's going to be able to bring to special teams could be a reason why they end up keeping him over some other of these guys where you're like, Carl Joseph, don't get me wrong, Joseph is a good player, but Joseph doesn't offer you anything on special teams. Somebody even like Isaiah Johnson's good player, doesn't offer you anything on special teams. But Teamer was phenomenal, I thought, in the preseason. He had 8 tackles in a game. He was flying all over the football field. Very, very impressed by him. If you guys are looking for some awesome Raiders gear, again, another major shout out to Black Sunday. Go ahead and hit up them at blackSundayShop.com, where you guys can save up on a whole bunch of Raiders gear. If you want the t-shirt that I'm repping right now, it's at blackSundayShop.com. You can go down to the comments section. You can also go down in the live comments, because guess what? We're filming this bad boy live because KJ Wright signed. And I was like, F it, we're dropping everything. We're doing whatever the hell we want today. But if you want some awesome Raiders gear, go to blackSundayShop.com. The biggest winner from the offseason, I mean, come on, y'all. You know it was going to be Nate Hobbs. Nate, I've never met you a day in my life, but you know what? If you want to come hang out, if you want to come to my first wedding, maybe my second wedding, I don't even know at this point, you're more than welcome to come. Hobbs will start in the slot this year for the Las Vegas Raiders. He earned a 90.7 PFF grade in the preseason. That was by far the highest among all rookie players out of any NFL team, not just the Raiders, all NFL teams. All this guy did was from the moment that he stepped on the field, he performed. And like, Hobbs was a player that I wasn't that high on in terms of the Raiders going out and drafting him. But his athletic ability has totally translated to the NFL. And he's been such a good listener, been such a good learner, that he's been taking in everything from the NFL, and he's been just totally transforming it onto the football field. He's got picks. He's getting after the quarterback. He's just breaking up passes left and right. There has not been a more player that I've been more proud of. There hasn't been another guy out there where I saw the Raiders on Twitter. They're like, who was the preseason MVP? And I literally put on Twitter, I was like, if anybody else says anything besides Nate Hobbs, you're wrong. Hobbs was by far the biggest effing winner on this Raiders team, and it's not even close. So what do y'all think here? Right? If you think this is cool, wait till you see our live watch party. Join us in Las Vegas. I am going to be live. Raiders versus Ravens, Monday Night Football. And I can't wait to get it going. We're going to have drink deals. We're going to have food deals. You guys are going to be able to come on the Raiders Report with me. It's going to be unlike any Raiders Report you've ever seen. Now, if you want to go ahead and join the show, all you got to do, subscribe and visit Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. I'm going to probably get there at like 3:30 Las Vegas time, and I'm going to be there until they close. So if you want to come party with me, if you want to have a few drinks, please go ahead and subscribe. The link to get there is going to be in the description. Now, part of this video that I didn't want to do, but I'm like, you know what? Part of my job here at Chat Sports is to give it to you guys 100. And if you do winners, you have to do losers. It's just, we're talking about grown men. I hate participation trophies. And that's just part of the game here, right? So here's some of my biggest Raiders off-season losers. At number 3, I'm going to throw out the name Nevin Lawson. And the reason why Lawson is a loser is because this guy was getting roasted in the preseason. And I don't know what Gruden, I don't know what Mike Mayock they see in this guy. However, Gruden always says, oh, I love his toughness. Oh, I love his leadership. You know what I like? Guys that can actually play football. And when you're getting beat by second, third, fourth string wide receivers in the preseason, I'm like, how can I trust you to actually go out there in the regular season? Like, one of the biggest reasons why Gruden gets ripped on the way he does, because he falls in love with guys on their off-the-field stuff. You know what? I want to see dudes that can play. And if Nevin Lawson has already been busted for PEDs 2 times, and if you were when you were on the PEDs, you were bad, what's going to happen when you come off them? Like, I get the idea that he's a good team leader. But not that I don't care about that stuff, but like, you have to be able to perform on the field. And he's never been able to do that in the silver and black. Go ask any Raider person on Twitter, Instagram. Like, how do they feel about Nevin Lawson? Nobody speaks highly of him. Why? He can't get it done on Sundays. Can't get it done on Mondays. Can't get it done on Thursday Night Football. Bottom line is this. If you're going to be a team that predicates itself on being good dudes, how can you sit here and tell me, like, Nevin Lawson, who has taken PEDs, who has gotten suspended 2 years in a row, who can't play on the field, deserves to be on this roster? It makes no sense to me. Number 2, in terms of my Raiders offseason losers, Solomon Thomas. I was excited about the Solomon Thomas deal. I really was. I was like, you know what? He wanted to come here. It was a defense that reminded him of what he did at Stanford. However, all the reports this offseason have not really been very positive around Thomas in terms of, like, and they think he's undersized. They don't know how much playing time he's going to get. And when you look at the deal, you can't really move on from him because if you decide to cut him, you're going to eat like over $2 million. Sure, you save $60K, but saving $60K in the NFL is like, hey, man, can I get $1? Sure, here's $1. Like, they don't give a shit about that stuff. But Darius Philon, the way that he's played, the way that Gerald McCoy has played, that makes me a little bit nervous for Thomas, where I'm like, he could literally be the 5th defensive tackle on our team. That makes him a big-time loser. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and hit me up on IG, I am at MitchellRents365. I just realized the other day that my DMs, for whatever reason, were closed. I don't know how the hell I did that. Maybe I did it one night when I was a little bit, having a good time. But they're back open again. You can hit me up on Instagram at MitchellRents365. I am going to be in Las Vegas. Again, if you want free Raiders tickets, yes, I said free Raiders tickets, go look at my Raiders post on Instagram. It's got the one that says Tailgate Social. Check it out. Read the details. I don't want you guys to miss it. Bottom line, show up to Tailgate Social. Tell Mitchell Rents from the Raiders Report sent you. You're entered to win free Raiders tickets. Now, I got to give a shout-out to my man, Trace. What up, Trace? Appreciate that you're watching the show. And I don't want to give any love to our producer, Jeremy, on Twitter at JIB. You can go F that guy. Seriously, I want you to message Jeremy on Twitter at JIB and just say, F you. Let's now go to the number 1 biggest loser here for the Raiders this offseason, John Brown. And I get it. He's no longer a member of this team. Why am I talking about him? I'm talking about John Brown because I feel like it's my duty as a host to come up here and say, I'm taking an L. Because I am taking a major L here with John Brown, simply saying, like, I thought that Brown was going to be a great receiver for this team. I thought he was going to be the number 1 guy, your Nelson Aguilar replacement. But you know what? Zay Jones outplayed him. Hunter Renfrow outplayed him. Henry Ruggs, Brian Edwards, Willie Snead, they all outplayed him. And when it really came down to it, John Brown asked to be released. Not because he didn't want to be a Raider, because he really looked at the depth chart. He talked to the coaches, and he was the 6th best guy. The way that I look at that is this. Not that John Brown was bad, because he battled some injuries. The other guys outworked him. And if there's anything that I've learned from covering this team, if you can work and you show up to practice every day and you give it your all, that's going to put a lot of confidence in John Gruden. That's why John Brown's been the biggest loser, and that's why he will be the biggest loser, because you're looking at September 2nd. As it stands right now, he's not on an NFL roster. Sure, he still made a lot of money, but I'm sorry, John Brown, biggest loser this offseason. So what I want you guys to do is keep them coming. Give me another Raiders offseason winner, and I want you to give me a Raiders offseason loser. If there's a name that I forgot, please, 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 go ahead, let me know. Always curious what you guys have to say. All right, start giving some shout-outs here. We got over 1,000 people watching here on the Raiders Report. I'm going to start giving some shout-outs here, and I got to give some more. I got to give some love again to my guys like Marlon Barnett, David Zahn. I mean, David Zahn's got to be the MVP of today's show. Brian Kulig, he's sent in over 150 freaking dollars in Super Chats. He's also a major, major MVP in today's show. Crispy Bacon, love that name. Aaron Watson, Taz, Dennis Doyle, Brian Kulig. We had some earlier ones on as well from Dennis. We had one earlier, a big Super Chat, $100 Super Chat from Robert Kirby. Again, Robert Kirby still holds the record. Biggest Super Chat ever on a Raiders Report. $500. Christian, also a $100 Super Chat. I mean, wild, wild show. So we got 1,000 people watching. I said if we get to 1,500 likes, we would go ahead and keep the show rolling. We didn't quite get there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give some shout-outs to people spamming KJ. If you want me to stay live, we got to send Super Chats. As long as Super Chats come in, I can stay live. If not, I got to give up my studio, and I got to give it to somebody else. I can actually come on here and film some other shows. So, what up, Scott? What up, Doug S75, Con Quit, Justin, and Alex Gonzalez, Ray G, Carl Van Booty, Marlon Pineda, SD Kobe, Slider Holiday. Let's go, Raiders. We got Valdez Salvador, Conquest, Smoking Skull Smoke. I don't know what that means, but you know what? I'm okay for it. So again, y'all, if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to hang out with me in Las Vegas for that very first weekend, Raiders versus the Ravens, join us in Vegas. Like, we're going to be live. We're going to be at Tailgate Social. We're going to be having a hell of a time, and I hope that you guys can go ahead and you can join me. We're going to have drink deals. We're going to have food deals. If you want to come on the Raiders Report, you have to go to Tailgate Social on Saturday, on Sunday, and on Monday. And even if, like, you're watching the show right now, you're like, Mitch, shit, I'm not going to be in Las Vegas those weekends. Find somebody that lives in Las Vegas. Tell them to go to Tailgate Social and enter your name in the raffle. I want you guys to be able to go to these games because we got 2 Raiders tickets, both at $3,000 a pop. $6,000 in Raiders tickets that we're giving away every single weekend. I don't want them to go to waste. We got Joshua Johnson. Where can I get that Raider hat that has LV on it? I mean, the only Raider hats that I've ever put on the show are at chatsports.com/Raiders hats. I'm going to say it again, chatsports.com/Raiders hats. So that's the last Super Chat that we got. We're going to wait here. Oh, we got another one from Danny. Does the Raiders Report make the most money out of all the shows there? To be honest, no. Our Cowboy show makes the most, and it's because Tom does an amazing job. It's just there's a lot of Cowboys fans, and I know that kind of kills a lot of people, but the Cowboys' influence on YouTube and on social media is just wild to me. But the Raiders Report is the second most profitable channel that we have here at Chat Sports. But maybe with more Super Chats, we can get it to number 1. All right, y'all, so we're at 1.3K, 1,000 in Super Chats. If we can get to 1.5K, we're going to pour up another 6 rounds of shots here at the Raiders Report. But if I don't get any more questions, I'm going to head out of here. We went live today because the Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. And we've been live here for, what, over an hour? Yeah, a little over an hour. We've been having a hell of a time. I'll get it out sooner rather than later. And I appreciate everyone that watched this show. We will continue to be able to keep you guys updated. News, rumors going on, everything around the OG Lizard. The OG Lizard. Let's get some shots going. Trace, you thirsty? Trace is like, hell yeah, I'm thirsty. What do we got here? With the addition of KJ, what is your win-loss this season? So the OG Lizard, originally I said 10-7. I might actually bump it up to 11. But if you guys want to come on the show when I go to, holy oh my God, Brian, what do you do for work, man? Jesus Christ, hang on. Brian, are you going to be in Las Vegas? Brian, I owe you some drinks. That's all I'm saying. Trace, pour some shots here. We're taking some shots for everyone. Brian, Jesus. All right, so Trace is going to do a beer bong for Brian. We're going to take some shots here. But the OG Lizard, I do want to get back to your question. I am going to be doing another Raiders record prediction going through the entire schedule. So that's something I can guarantee that is going to happen. But let me know down in those comments, y'all, how many wins are the Raiders going to have this upcoming season? So if I don't know what the guys out there are doing, but if the guys don't come in here, then it's going to be a rough few hours. That's all I'm saying. You got me? I'm going to walk. I walk home, so it's fine. I don't drive. No, they're all gone. Everyone's working. It's okay. Hang on a second. So Brian, I don't know how many shots I'm about to do, but this might have to be the end because this is going to do me in, I feel like. So, cheers to Brian. Cheers to the OG. Here you go. You can pour it. We're going to keep this thing going. I mean, as long as you guys keep sending supers, that tells my bosses, like, hey, we can keep the show going. So,
Stick it to the bosses! Fight the patriarchy! Woo!
I mean, I'll take cheers to that. I don't know what that meant. All right, Brian. Brian, hit me up on IG, man. Hit me up on IG at Mitchell Renz 365. So hang on a second. Let's go to Brian. Let's see if it comes up. Brian, I'm looking at Brian Cullig. I don't know what we're going to get. All right, I found a Brian Cullig. Dude, what is happening? Couldn't load. All right, Brian, if you want to call me, you call me, and we're going to bring you on the show. That's all I'm saying. That hater literally just sent in a super that said, Brian. Hell yeah. And then Valdez Salvador, hey, Mitch, if DC and MM go down, would you sign Cam? I don't want. What happened?
James came in and gave him the eye. I was watching him.
So our boss just came in and basically just gave Jeremy, like, hey, just remember. Just remember. All right, Brian. Here's that hater. We got Brian's. A lot of Brian's going on. And Valdez. No, I don't want Cam Newton, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, you got to come on here. We got half cut off Trace, half cut off me. All right, we're going to take this super chat. Please put Brian back on the show. He deserves it. Hang on a second. We're drinking. Brian's going to put us under the table today. Brian, all I'm going to say is this, man. If you want to be a sponsor of a show, we might be able to figure out a way to get something going. I mean, you've contributed so much to this. You and David. I mean, so far I will say Brian has been by far the MVP of today's show, contributing $400 in super chats. So, Brian, if you want to be the sponsor of a Raiders Report, usually the offer that we do is $500. You can sponsor any show that you want to do. So, like, I'll make this deal to you. I know you're probably watching. You send in another $100 super chat, and the next Raiders video that I do will be presented by Brian Cullig. So, I'll say presented by Brian Cullig. Shout out to you. We'll do all that cool stuff. If that's something that you care about, then we'll get it going. But, I mean, Brian's been just absolutely crazy. Can everyone just show Brian a little bit of love? Is Smoke Waxes shouting out Brian? Bong hits next. No, I can't do that or else I'll get my YouTube channel canceled, which I work way too hard for. But that hater, RaiderNack76. Brian, if you got a Twitter, if you got an Instagram, seriously, throw it in there. Like, I want people to be able to, like, know who the hell you are. If you're like, no, it's a little bit too much for me, then, you know, hey, whatever you want to do. But Patrick, Danny, Valdez, Slider, Holiday, if you want to shout out on the Raiders Report, start spamming Brian right now because Brian has been just the absolute MVP of this show. Brian for president from Alex. I mean, honestly, from what I've seen the last few months, yeah, I'm okay with that. So we went live because the Las Vegas Raiders, they went out and they signed KJ Wright. And it's been just an absolute shit show since. Brian, hit me up on IG. I'll give you I don't know if you care about Instagram or Twitter or whatever you care about. I'll give you a follow back, and I'll send you some stuff because I think you definitely deserve it. But we don't got any more super chats here on today's show. We got 850 people watching. I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a hell of a run. We had a great show today for KJ Wright signing with the Las Vegas Raiders. If you want me to stay live, I will stay live if we get more super chats. If not, I got to get out of here. I got to let other people come into the studio and they film their kind of stuff here. But, I mean, Gio just said it's a bad pick. I just don't understand how you could possibly think that signing KJ Wright is a bad pick. But, hey, I understand alcohol is the thing, so it is all good. Millard Harris, shout out to you. Raiders 1966, shout out to you. We're getting ready to wrap up this bad boy. Continue to spam Brian. Continue to spam KJ Wright. Hell of a show. I don't know what else I can say, man. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of crazy shit here on today's show. It's only 4 o'clock. Jesus, my God. I mean, it's only 4 o'clock here Central Time. I still got a lot of work I got to get done. Ray J. Wright, the newest member. I know I said Ray J. Wright. KJ Wright, the newest member of the Las Vegas Raiders. The OG Lizard just sent in a super chat. And Kevin Lewis. Oh, my God. You talking or you drinking, bro? Let's get it. All right. I mean, hey, like I said, you guys send in super chats, and we're going to start knocking. Can you hand me that other beer? There we go. It's cold. Is it cold? Kinda. Nah, it's fine. All right, let's get it. You talking or you drinking, bro? Kevin, get your ass down to Dallas. Let's have some actual drinks together, and we'll celebrate. So, Kevin, cheers to you. The OG Lizard. Mitch, who is your breakout player on O and D for the season? My breakout player on offense, probably the unpopular opinion. You're going to take a drink? All right. Marshy Marsh needs... Oh, David Zahn. Let's go. Let's get around. $100 super chat. We're getting rounds of drinks here. We're taking round. Jeremy, just put David up on the show. Hang on a second. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, Sam literally ran into the light like 6 times. If you guys want to see me get hit in the face with a boxing glove, we might be able to do it. $2,000 in super chats, and I'm going to let Marshall hit me in the face with a boxing glove. And we got another 20 from Kevin. Oh, man. We got a lot of shots poured right now. Hang on a second. We're about to run out of Fireball. This was full. This is wild. March, I need you. Come on, let's go. Let's get it going. Grab a shot glass. If we get to 2,000 in supers, Marsh gets to hit me in the face. That's all I get to say. What? All right. Everyone grab a shot. Jeremy, get the hell up here. Go full screen. This is wild. 2,000 in supers. We're 300 away.
Right there. In the mouth. In the mouth.
Oh, God.
In your mouth.
No, I don't need anything in my mouth. All right. David, this shot's for you.
Fuck yeah, David. Cheers, David.
That 100% was picked up over the mic. So here we go, David, and then Kevin and the OG Lizard.
Am I supposed to take this one too?
Go ahead, take it. You're doing great.
You are now. This one too? I just got out of a meeting.
All right, if you're looking for a new 9 to 5, hit me up on IG. That's all I'm saying. Hit me up. We got 800. We're going to stay live. So how about this, Jeremy? If you guys want your questions on the show, use hashtag Raiders. We're going to do a mailbag because we got so many damn super chats in there. Basically, the way that I'm going to do this is this. We're at 1.7K. If we get to 1.8, it's another 5 minutes of questionnaire. We get to 1.9, another 5 minutes of questionnaire. 2,000, I get hit in the face, another 5 minutes of questionnaire. And also, wait a minute, hang on, the Raiders, they made some moves here. Give me a sec. The Raiders have re-signed Derek Carrier, which I said that earlier, Dale Levitt, and they also signed free agent Jermaine Elaminor, Madre Harper to the practice squad, and have placed Nicholas Morrow, Keyshawn Nixon, Jalen Richard, and Javin White on the IR. I mean, can we get a cut for that? Is there a way that we can get that going, guys? That's a lot. It's a lot. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. But you guys heard it here, right? I mean, we heard it here. No, we don't. Do we already have a reaction? Airy cut? Do we have a mailbag already or no? All right, how about this? This is what we're going to do. All right, everyone just give me a second here. Give me a second. What I want you to do, we're going to hard pause. We're going to do a cut, and then I'm also going to mention all that stuff, and then that's going to be on a later show. Deal? Sounds good. All right, we got 820 people watching right now. We went live for KJ Wright. I'm just going to be honest. I'm talking to my producer behind the scenes. We're going to try to get you guys a fun little mailbag going. So use hashtag Raiders to get your questions on the show, or you can super chat. Obviously, super chats come first. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to also give you guys some extra Raiders news that literally just happened here on the Raiders Report. So when Jeremy gives me the thumbs up, we got to change that lower third, though. I mean, that lower third is just, we got to get, like, you're watching. There we go. Perfect. All right. So Jeremy's giving me the thumbs up. We're going to get into this Raiders mailbag. Raider Nation, you're watching the Raiders Report. We're doing a Raiders mailbag here after the Las Vegas Raiders. They went out and they signed KJ Wright. Plus, the Raiders re-signed Derek Carrier, Dale Levitt, signed free agent Jeremiah Wilmore. They signed Madre Harper to the practice squad and have placed Nicholas Morrow, Keyshawn Nixon, Jalen Richard, and Javin White on the IR. So if you want to get your questions on the show, you got to use hashtag Raiders. What up, Top Beats? Appreciate you watching the show. Yo, Mitch, who do you think the Raiders might get for offensive line depth, either guard or right tackle? So actually, two of the players that I was talking about before I started doing this live show here was Joe Dahl, to keep in mind, and Nick Easton. The biggest reason why those two players I would keep in mind in terms of free agents, versatility. They can play left guard. They can play right guard. They also have some experience at center. Plus, probably the best interior offensive lineman still out there on the free agent market. But those are two guys to definitely keep in mind. Let's go to Robert Jansen. It still comes down to getting after these mobile quarterbacks in our division. Others, pressure means interceptions and 3rd and 10s. We sucked at third. Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% with you in terms of you have to be able to get after the quarterback, right? If you can't get after the QB, it puts so much extra pressure on your defense. But I do have a lot more, I guess, confidence in our secondary. What up, David? I tried to break the record. How can I get that done? All right, David, here's the thing, and I'm going to make you a deal, David. So David's trying to break the Super Chat record. So, David, there's two options that you have here. So the Super Chat record is $500, okay? Your two options, if you can't get it done, and I'm going to recommend this. David, Venmo me, at Mitchell Renz 365. If you send a $501 Venmo to me, at Mitchell Renz 365, I will get it. We'll show it up on the screen, and then the next Raiders show that I do will be presented by you. Like, that's my offer in terms of being presented by. If you want to send me some pictures on Instagram, that way I can show you. Maybe you got a girlfriend, maybe you got kids. Whatever you want to do, David. If you send me a $501 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365, I mean this, the next show is yours. You want pictures of your family, you want pictures of whatever you want, send it to me, and it's all you. Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Adam Sweeney, cornerbacks have been a huge problem for years now. What grade do you give them this year? I have a lot of confidence in Trayvon Mullen. I have a lot of confidence in Casey Hayward. The fact that Nate Hobbs has played the way that he has, it almost is like, I understand the Raiders drafted Damon Arnett in the first round. And I'm not saying that Nate Hobbs is going to play up to a first-round talent, but it gives me so much more confidence in our secondary that I actually have a lot of confidence in Hobbs because he has been just a hell of a playmaker. And on a scale from 1 to 10, I am still only going to give it like a 6.5 because until I see it on game day, I can't be 100% confident. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's go to Slider Holiday. Time to sign some backup offensive linemen. So right now the Raiders have 8 offensive linemen on the 53-man roster. But in terms of overall play, Nick Martin scares me a little bit. Brandon Parker scares me a little bit. I do have confidence in John Simpson. But one of the things you guys have to think about is don't just look at tackle positions, right? You have to look at if a tackle goes down, whether it's Colt Miller or Alex Leatherwood. If Colt Miller goes down, Leatherwood's going to slide over to left tackle, and they're going to kick Denzel Good to right tackle, and then John Simpson is going to be that right guard, okay? If more guys get hurt, that's when I start panicking. But Joe Dahl, and I would probably say Nick Easton, top 2 guys to go out and get. Let's go to David Zahn. What up, David? There's no crying in baseball. Let me know how to break the record. David, it's a $501 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. My Venmo is the exact same thing as what you guys see down here. So if this happens, Jeremy, I am going to send you a picture of the Venmo that comes in, okay? I'm going to send it to you on Slack. Either you, Sam, somebody's got to make it, and I want it up on screen. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, David, if you get that done, man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. All I know is I'm going to freak the F out, and I'm going to make sure that you have a damn good time. That's all. We got Doug S75. Did we get the price tag yet? Hashtag Raiders. Did we get the price tag yet? For KJ? If you're talking about KJ Wright, I still don't know how much it ended up costing us. If you're talking about to keep the show going, if you're watching this live, 2K and Super Chats, that's how we keep this bad boy going. Gut shot for 20, please. Kevin, you got it, man. $20 Super Chats. Gut shot for 20. Okay, I'm down with it. Kevin, do you mean like punch in the gut or a shot? Is that what it is? I mean, if Kevin, let me know. Kevin, go down in the chat right now and let me know. If you want a gut punch, type like a literal punch. P for punch, S for shot. What do you guys want? Do you want me to get punched in the gut, type P, or type S for shot? You let me know. I mean, you let me know. David Zahn just said, let's break the record. Jesus. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. Because, David, if you end up breaking the record, I'm going to take some shots for that. We're not going to be able to walk home. Sleeping at the office. That's hilarious. David, I got my Venmo up. Got the Venmo up. You send that in. We're taking some shots, and we're just going to it's just going to get wild. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to get wild. We're going to go streaking through the quad. All right, let's go. What do you guys want? P for punch in the gut or S for shot? We got Raider Knack 76. KJ coming for your 3K record. You're right. I mean, you are 100% right. In terms of everyone's saying P for punch. Jesus. All right. You know what? Trace, put on a glove. Put on a glove. Whoo, boy. All right, hang on. I got to like flex up a little bit. That way I can get ready for this bad boy. All right, if you want Trace to punch me in the gut, I need you to go ahead and type P. Hang on, I'm going to take one more shot, though. That way I can get ready for it. My girlfriend's going to be so pissed. She's like, hey, what are our plans after you get done working? I'm like, well, we got to go to Target. We have to go to dinner. We got to do a few other things. But you know what? She's a Cowboys fan. It's fine. All right, hang on. All right, you guys all type P for punch. If I throw up, it's on you. It's going on you.
Raiders!
Oh, my God. Oh, that was a kidney punch. Hey, I want to see it live. I got to see it live. So I got the live replay over here. I'm not going to lie. That actually hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to hurt. Those gloves are hard as fuck. I don't like dropping F-bombs, but once in a while it's going to happen. It's going to happen once in a while. We got Nicholas Jones typing P for punch. Kevin, I appreciate the super. I don't know if I owe a shot, but at this point, you know what, we're going to take it. So, oh, man, hang on a second. If you guys want a shout out right now, I got an opportunity for you, okay? Hang on a second. I'm about to retweet something on my Twitter, at MitchellRents365. If you want a shout out, I want you to go retweet my last tweet, okay? So James Yoder, he posted a video of of Trace shotgunning a beer. So if you go ahead, beer bonging a beer. If you want a job at Chat Sports, hit us up at jobs@chatsports.com because guess what? We are hiring, okay? So go ahead to my Twitter, at MitchellRens365. Retweet my tweet of the video of Trace, what is it called? Beer bonging a beer, and you're going to get a shout out. I'm not hitting you. Beast Mode J, OG1, Lizard, what up, my man? Trace, Sam, appreciate everyone that went ahead and retweeted it. Come on, you retweet that tweet, and you're going to get a shout out. What up, Toff? T-O-P-H, appreciate you. James Browning, always watching. Cody at C_Heart7. Keith, a.k.a. National Raider. If you want to shout out on the Raiders Report, go to my Twitter, at MitchellRens365. Jelani Mendez, much love to you, my man. We got Phil at EL. I don't know what happened. What happened? David Zahn, haha, let's break this show record. Dude, David, you're getting close, man. You're getting close. So here's the issue with David. The single record, okay, the single record for most super chats in a show is like, I think it's actually like 700, and it was by Kirby. But the biggest super chat of all time is 500. So I don't know if you're going for two different records. I just want to be very transparent with you. The most super chats ever on one live show is over $700. So you're still like 200 away. But the biggest super chat of all time is 500 by Kirby Wilson. So Kirby sent like 200 in supers. We got 6 more shots to pour. So go ahead and pour those up, Trace. I'm just saying, if you thought you were going home sober today, you're not. That's just not going to happen. Let's break this show record. So David, I believe you're at $500 now. If my calculation is correct, David is at $500 now. We're gonna go. You need to go get more Fireball, guys. We literally got rid of an entire handle on today's show. Think about that for a second. We got rid of an entire handle of Fireball on a live Raider. I mean, this is nuts. You want to talk about ballsy? This is ballsy. This is nuts, David. You're just absolutely killing people right now. David, cheers to you. Oh my God. David's trying to kill people. That's all I know. I will say we are $200 away from Marshall hitting me in the face. But like, so they got a little bit mad. They got a little bit mad because he said that he didn't hit me hard enough. So like, you're gonna have to actually hit me. And if I go out, if you go out, I mean, that's all I'm saying. All right, what up, Leo Man 82? Mitch, you're going to crawl back home tonight. Let's keep the shots coming. Raiders, Thirsty Thursday. It is Thirsty Thursday, and I'm excited. I'm glad that this happened today because I know damn straight if I would have been on my flight, because I got a flight tomorrow, and I'm heading back to New Jersey. If I would have missed this show for my cousin's wedding, I would have been pissed. I might have canceled my flight, to be 100% honest. I might have canceled my flight home, and I would have came back into the studio, and I would have filmed. Let's go back to David. All right, so guys, what I want you to do right now is start spamming David down in the comment section. Start spamming David down in the comment section. Can somebody take a screenshot, post it on IG? Who said that? David, I'm not. Mitch, you tap. No, David, I don't tap out. David, I'm not tapping out. Let's go. 6 shots. Let's get it. What do you mean 250? So, David, I will say this. So, like I said, the largest super chat ever received is $500 by Kirby Wilson. The most super chats ever in a live show is 700. So, we just got the number 739 by Kirby, okay? You're at right now $512 spent All I'm saying is you do the math. I can't do it. If you want to break the record, then you're going to forever hold that record here on the Raiders Report. And I am going to give you a shout-out. I will give you a shout-out on every single Raiders show that I do the remainder of I can't say this week. I will give you a shout-out on every single Raiders show next week because you deserve it. I mean, it's effing nuts. You're effing nuts. I don't know how to say it. Like when you do what I do for a living, like telling people enough that you talk about the Raiders on YouTube, like that's tough enough. Imagine telling your grandparents that you talk about an NFL team on YouTube. My grandma has no idea what it is. And then tell people that people super chat to make you drink. Like, it's a mind-blowing thing that's going on. So, David, whatever you want, man. I mean it. Message me on Instagram. Tell me what you want me to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. If you break the record, whatever you want, minus me putting my you-know-what on screen, I can probably get away with it. So, Chugs, you want some drinks?
Yes, Chugs.
Come on, start spamming Chugs. Start spamming Chugs. So let's go Raiders said, man, my grandparents would love it. So, like, that's the thing. Like, when I told my grandparents, like, what I did for work, they were like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then we hired Chase, who they used to watch on WNEP, shout out to Pennsylvania. They were like, okay, shit, like, this guy's actually doing halfway decent with his life. So we got 763 people watching. I also said once I hit the 1,500 likes, I would take another shot. So we're 14 likes away. So,
Shout out David.
Yep. Excuse me. This is more shots than I took on my 21st birthday. 100% more shots than I took on my 21st birthday. So, hey, tell Petey he's got to film those videos. That's all I'm saying. I can't do it. I can't film the other videos I had on tap for today. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I just can't do it. Yeah, Petey's gone. Petey took one shot and he's just out cold. But that's what happens when you cover the Broncos. You can't handle your liquor. So, yo, we got 769 people watching. I mean, I've been having a freaking ball, man, and I love being able to do this kind of stuff. But it is another reminder where I do want to tell people, if you guys want the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, please go to blacksundayshop.com. If you want the extra, like, hookup, click on the link. That way you guys never miss any deals that I'm going on with right now. blacksundayshop.com is how you go ahead and get this t-shirt here. Seriously, I love this t-shirt. All right, what do we got? We got the OG Lizard. You never answer my question. Your breakout player for both O and D. I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling it. All right. I mean, there's. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? So there's feeling it, and then there's where I'm at right now. I'm feeling it. So I'm going to say breakout player on offense. I think Henry Ruggs is going to have the year. The Raiders are going to target him so much where he's probably going to get up around 100 targets. If Ruggs can get 100 targets, and if he can bring in 60 of those catches, you're looking at over 1,000 yards. That's a breakout year for Ruggs to me. On the defensive side of the football, now remember, a breakout player is like career year, best year that they've ever had, right? I'm probably going to end up going with Jonathan Abram. I think Gus Bradley's system fits what Abram does well, and that's coming up playing box safety, being able to rush the passer, being able to protect the run, not go back into coverage as much. That's why I think Abram, and then that's why I think Henry Ruggs are just going to have absolutely insane seasons. What up, Joey? Appreciate you, my man. I also owe a shot to the OG Lizard, so give me a sec here, OG. We've also mixed and matched so many shot glasses, it's kind of gross, but you know what? Alcohol kills all, right? Why is Lawson still on the roster? Feels like all of Raider Nation is full of the agreement. He's burnt. So, the only reason why Nevin Lawson is still on this roster is because Gruden likes his leadership and Gruden likes his toughness. Is that good enough to make an NFL team? I don't know. But I'm 100% agree with you. If you watch Lawson on the field, he does not deserve to be on this roster. He is not good enough to be on many NFL rosters. But Gruden likes his leadership. Gruden likes his ability to be tough. I don't really have a better answer for that for you, Joey, but that's just kind of where we're at. Got a super chat coming in from Jonathan Mitch. A real one today. Prayers to your brother. Raiders! Raiders, go down to the comment section. Start spamming Raiders right now from Jonathan O. Dude, I mean, I'm with you, man. I appreciate that you're watching the show. We're also over 1,900. If we get to $2,000 in Super Chats, that's another round. It's another round of shots for everyone. That's all I'm saying. Let's go to Yo Beats. Yo Mitch. What did I say? Top Beats. I can't read. Yo Mitch, so with the signing of KJ, what do you think of our odds of getting to the playoffs, plus any knowledge of the offensive line we signed today? So, in terms of making the playoffs, you gotta remember, 7 teams make the playoffs still, right? So if 7 teams make the playoffs, and one of the important things is the Raiders are probably one of the most highly vaccinated teams in the league. If a team loses a game because of forfeit due to vaccination, they forfeit their playoff seeding, essentially, right? That alone helps the Raiders out a lot. I still think, though, this Las Vegas team is a 10-7, 11-6 football team. The AFC is super, super tough. So if that can get them in as a 6 or 7 seed, that's where I think that they get in. In terms of the offensive lineman that they signed today, I don't have too much information on him. Usually I get like 5 or 6 minutes to be able to give you guys that extra analysis, but he's going to be a depth guy at the absolute best. All right, let's go to Let's Go Raiders here. We got a $4.99 from Let's Go Raiders. I'm getting a check your Venmo. Oh, man. David Zahn! David Zahn! Oh, shit. I mean, we have to get the whole office here. So hang on, this is what's about to happen. So this is the largest... I mean, at the end of the day, though, I don't really care. So I'm just going to let you know. All right, yo, so we just got the largest super chat in chat sports history here. So I'm going to send this to Jeremy. We got to get this up on screen. This is... Jeremy, you got to get this up on screen, man. The largest super chat. Okay, whatever. I don't care. So we just got the largest super chat in chat sports history here from David Zahn. So I sent it to Jeremy. We're gonna get it up on screen here. I mean, we gotta take shots. I don't know how else to do it here. I mean, this is just fucking banonker. I mean, it's just nuts. Yeah, you just pour it in there. You just pour it in there. So what you guys are watching right now. So David Zahn just sent in a $501 super chat on Venmo. And the reason why he sent it there is because he couldn't get it on YouTube. And I just burped, and it's so bad right now. Yes. So that's even better. And now, and also, Marshall gets to hit me in the face. Shots first. We're doing rounds here. So, like, everyone take 2 rounds. That's 2 rounds. 2 rounds of shots. We're doing it. If you guys can't handle it, I'm going to take an extra one. Jeremy bleeds. No, Jeremy, you get that graphic that I sent you, and I want that up on screen. That's what I want. Aaron Wilson. Are we taking these? You guys. Shout out to the nation. I don't know what's going to happen from on here. Wait, I can't talk. From here on out. That's what I was looking for.
Cheers.
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 Cheers here. Get your beers here. Yep. Yep. No, we're doing another round. If you guys don't want to take them, that's fine. I'll take them more. I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to...
Wait. Oh, my God.
I don't know where I'm at right now, but we're somewhere. This is nuts. All I want you guys to know, Alex Hernandez says, I want to party with y'all. Come to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. If there's one thing that I'm very proud of, I was not a good student in high school, not the best college student, but I can hold my liquor. Whoo! Woo, boy. All right, we're doing another one. Here we go. I don't know. Here we go.
Number 40.
I don't know where we're at, but here we go.
I'm gonna replenish.
All right.
If you know what I mean.
Yep. All right, so we're going to go refill our fireball. We're going to go refill our fireball. All right, so what's going to happen here is this. Somebody else is going to put on this mic here, okay? I told y'all. All right, wait a minute. Here it is. David's on. And I want
$5, $501.
And I want every single person to start spamming David. So, David, you got to message me on Instagram, okay? And David, I need you to listen to me really close. You have to message me on Instagram. Tell me what pictures you want shown on the next show. Tell me, you got to tell me what you want to, if you want a picture of your dog, if you want a picture of your backyard, of your man cave, whatever the hell you want on the show, message me on Instagram. Because, I gotta put all of this into a graphic, and then I gotta go ahead and I gotta get everything just kind of rallied together. I don't know. I'm just all sorts of effed up. All right, here's Kevin Lewis. Whew. I wanted the guy in the Nike shirt to hit you in the gut. He seems like he's been wanting to do it for a while now. All right, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
Gutter face. I heard it was face.
All right, so here's what we're going to do.
Kevin, gutter. Well,
Gutter face. G for gut, F for face. I will say this, though. If I get hit in the face and I get a black eye, cheeks for weeks. All I'm saying is I don't know what's about to happen. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Gabe Guerrero says Mitch is buzzed. No, we've been on buzzed. Oh, that's weak. We've been on buzz for a long time. You can hit me. So what you guys don't know is Marshall in the background right now is like, how hard can I hit you? And we have this thing in our contract where, if I get a black eye, I can't work, right? So if I can't work, then I can't make videos. And that's just that's honestly just kind of the issue of it. We do have a lot of super chats to get to. We're going to go through these super chats here. I don't got David money, but I'm still trying to break this record. Raiders! Brian G, are we higher than the Cowboys? In super chats, we get more super chats on this channel than any channel, but because Cowboys get so many views, they get a lot more money. So I'm guessing we probably won't see KJ on the field. I think KJ plays week 1. I really think KJ ends up playing week 1, Jonathan. So don't be worried about that. Don't be worried about that. All right, let's go to the OG Lizard. I'm retired military, Mitch. I challenge you in any day to a drinking contest. Let's go, rookie. All right, the OG. How about this? If you're going to be in Las Vegas, we'll do a drinking contest. If not, you gotta hit me up on IG. I'm on IG by far the most, and if you hit me up on Instagram, we'll do a drinking contest somehow. We'll do a drinking contest somehow. That's all I know. All right, guys. So what's about to happen here is I'm about to get hit. I don't know how I'm about to get hit. We're about to see what happens here. I'm going to take the headset off. Marshall just took a shot to hit me. So we're going to see what happens here. But we're going to take a few more shots as well. I mean, today's show is just going to get off the walls. We don't have many people watching, but at the end of the day, if people are having a good time, if people are celebrating today's show, that's what it's about. All right, hang on a second. So David just said so David, the most we've ever made on a single show is $3,600 on a show. We're at 2.4 thousand. So you got to send in $1,200 is a lot of money. I love what I do here, but $1,200 you can go on a nice vacation. Like, Marshall just said that's rent. If you want to, hey, how about this? David, I'll make you a deal, okay? David, I'm going to make you a deal, okay? If you send in a $1,200 Venmo to me right now, I am going to pay for your flight that you can come in here to Dallas, Texas, and you're going to be able to come on a Raiders Report show. We're going to hang out the entire, day, 2 days, 3 days, as long as you can take off from work. I don't know how many days you can take off from work. If you send in a $1,200 super chat, I will pay for your flight. I will pay for your hotel. You can come in here, hang out with the whole Chat Sports team, come on a Raiders Report show, and we're going to take care of you. Food, drinks, whatever you want, we got you. That's my offer. All right, so what you guys are about to see here is Marshall Green about to punch me in the face, apparently. So give me a second. I'm going to take off this headset. Can anybody else talk during this? Like, I don't want it to be static air. All right, so Jeremy, producer Jeremy, he's about to mic up. And then, I don't know what's about. Jeremy says it's not. So come here. Hang on. So what you guys are going to hear, you're going to hear Harrison Graham. Just give me a second.
All right, play-by-play here. Here we go. Cheek, a little cheek action. Marshall Green getting ready to clock him. 3 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You good?
I'm okay.
You good, bro?
We're going to do it again.
Round 2?
I mean, if you're sending in supers.
3, 2, 1. Okay, we're good.
Body shot. One more, and we're good.
This one's for real.
Just in the gut, not my. In my gut. I'm flexing my abs. Don't make me throw up.
This is my guy.
Oh,
Best Raiders report ever.
Oh, that actually really hurt. Oh, man. So you guys, I just want you to know that you guys wanted to get me knocked out. I'm a little dizzy, I'm not going to lie. So, like when you watch a UFC fight, and you're like, wow, I can't believe that hit, or like that punch hit him well. I feel it. I'm not going to lie. Like, that hurt. Like, the first one hit me a lot harder. Because, like, when it hit my jaw, like, my eyes kind of, like, went cross-eyed a little bit. But it makes you wonder, like, when somebody gets hit in, like, the nose, how it just freaking knocks them out. All right, Callio's 08. David is saying to check the Venmo. I already checked the Venmo. I told him the offer. David, you send in a $1,200 super chat. I'm getting water right now, so that's part of the gig. How much more to break the show? I mean, like I said, David, the show record, we need 1,200. If you want to come on, if you want to actually literally come to the Raiders Report, David, I mean, you know what they're going to do. I don't know how else I can say it. You send in a $1,200 super chat, paying for your flight, paying for your hotel, drinks, food, whatever the hell you want. You come to Dallas, Texas, you hang out with me, you come on the show, we're going to bring you on here. You and me, we're doing a show. Like, I think that's like the best offer I can do. I don't really have anything else on the table in terms of that. Let's go to Steven. What up, Steven? Raider Nation for life, get some ice. I mean, the hit in the gut is a very underestimated hit because when it hits you, it really, like, rattles your stomach. Like, my stomach right now hurts. Like, I've never thrown up on a show before. This is probably the closest I've been. Somebody just said David's wallet's covering more than Nevin Lawson. You're Levin Lawson. I mean, we're slurring. I mean, what do you expect here, right? I mean, guys, we've been drinking all day. This KJ Wright signing has just been absolutely bananas, and I'm talking about BANANAS, right? Like, I mean, this is wild. This is a wild show. But Steven, get some ice. I appreciate you, my man. We got a lot going on right now. That's all I know. So, would I fight Jake Paul in a heartbeat? I mean, I would fight if somebody's going to pay me that much money. I would fight literally anybody. And I don't care if I get knocked out, which, let's face it, I would 100% get knocked out. I would fight Jake Paul. I would fight any kind of ex-Raider player. You want to put me up against anyone. I know people are always like, oh, would you fight Damon Arnett? I wouldn't fight any guy on a current Raiders roster simply because I respect them too much. But at the end of the day, if you guys think that I can fight somebody, hey, find me a match. I'm about it. How much more to break the show record? David, like I said, we're about we're 1.9K on YouTube. You sent in the $500 super. We're about like 2.4 right now. So again, we're about like $1,200 away from the show record. But it's getting wild. David's on though. MVP of today's show. There's just no doubt about it. David, I'm gonna give you a follow on anything that I got. Just so you know. All right, y'all. So what's going to happen here is we're going to stay live for another 5 minutes. If we don't get any more super chats, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to open up the studio again to the rest of the peeps. David, let me know what you want on the next show. I'm going to put you on the show. I'm going to put your family on. Anything you want. I mean it. Literally anything you want. Just send me some pictures on IG at MitchellRuns365. I'll give you my phone number. That way it's maybe easier to get in contact with me. But this has been a freaking shit show, and I'm about it, and I'm glad that we did. The Raiders went live for KJ Wright. We had a lot of fun being able to break this stuff down for you. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report. I'm going to be live in Las Vegas I'm going to be in Las Vegas from September 11th. I was about to say I'm going to be live from September 11th to the 13th. That ain't true. I'm going to be in Las Vegas. Perfect. If you're looking for free Raiders versus Baltimore Ravens tickets, go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas, and all you guys got to do is, seriously, tell them that the Raiders Report, Mitchell Wren sent you, and you're entered to win free Monday Night Football tickets. And our tickets are good, y'all. Like, we're talking about tickets like 4 rows up, 40-yard line. They're like $3,000 a pop. They are unbelievable tickets. Now, this offer only stands from now until Thursday, September 9th, when the Cowboys go up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, like, that's how good until, like, the Monday Night Football tickets are good. But if you want to get to know me, I'm going to be at Tailgate Social Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then you're going to be entered in to win some, like, extra Raiders tickets for Raiders against Dolphins. So, we're giving out tickets the entire season, and I hope that you guys can come ahead and, join the party. All right, y'all, so we got 664 people watching. I'm hurting. Like, this is probably the most buzz I've ever been on a Raiders Report. That's part of the gig. We don't got any more super chats coming in. I don't know if we're going to send this to Loop or not, but I'm going to check my Venmo one more time because you just never know what David's on. You just never know what's going to happen. But David, message me on Instagram, man. Like, tell me what you want to see on a show, and I'll be more than happy to put it there. KJ Wright, he signed with the Las Vegas Raiders. We went live. We got wild here. We did a whole bunch of different random shit. David Zahn sent in over $1,000 in money in terms of super chats, in terms of Venmo. Like, there's not much more I can ask from a fan base. You guys are the greatest fan base of all time. It's a reason why I say I bleed silver and black. It's why I got a tattoo scheduled to get a shield literally on my leg. Like, I'm gonna get a full Raiders tattoo. Like, I love you guys to the end of the world and back. You guys are just unbelievable fan base. Like, there's no doubt about it. Fabian, what up, my man? Best show ever. Raider Nation for life. Appreciate you, Fabian. Much love to the rest of the nation. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report. Hit that like button. I would definitely appreciate that. We got 2 minutes to spare here if you guys want to get your questions on. So shout out to Frank, shout out to Gabe, shout out to Leo, man. Much love there. F the Cowboys channel from Frank as well. So this video is not going to go to Loop, right? I don't think we're not going to go to Loop. We appreciate everyone that joined our live stream today. We got another super chat that came in. If you guys send in literally $1, $5 super chats from now until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I don't care. Send in $2 super chat, I'll stay live. King Midas, 1088. Mitch, I work for the Raiders through SAFE Management, flying in from Fresno, California. I'll be working the Monday night game. Let's get a drink after. I'll be at Tailgate Social, King. So if you want to get a drink, come to Tailgate Social after. That's where I'm going to be. I plan on getting there at 3 o'clock Pacific time, and I'm going to stay there probably until close. I got a flight probably like 4 hours after closing to come back here to Dallas, and then I'm going to do a live Raiders Report show. So if you want to grab a drink, you got to come Tailgate Social because that's where I'm going to be. If anybody wants to grab a drink, Tailgate Social in Las Vegas, that's where I'm going to end up being at. So we're getting ready to end this bad boy here. We had a hell of a fun day. It was a wild, wild day to say the least. Shout out to Bryant G for the $1.99 super chat. Like I said, guys, you keep sending them in. I'm going to stay live. I mean, that's the way the studio works here at Chat Sports. You keep sending in super chats, and I stay live. It's really as simple as that. F. Paco, by the way, has been spamming F. Sam for the past 20 minutes, and I appreciate you. Why? Because Sam wore a Broncos t-shirt on the Raiders Report, and that shit will not be had. It won't be had, and I don't like that kind of stuff. So, all right, y'all, we're getting ready to we're getting out of here. Oh, man, we got another super chat. Elijah Mendez, shout out to David, Mitch, Chat Sports Team, and Raider Nation. Much love from Jillian, Elijah Mendez, and Twins. I mean, what I want you guys to do, though, is take a screenshot of this, Elijah, tag me on IG, MitchellRent365, and then I'll share it on my IG story. And the more people that I can get to know that know what we're doing here, I mean, it's all the better. As you guys can tell, though, I'm pretty effed up right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm definitely buzzed. Definitely buzzed. But we got 600 people watching, luckily, and maybe not many people know how effed up I got today on the Raiders Report. So, all right, y'all, we're getting ready to end this bad boy unless we get more super chats coming in. I appreciate everyone that tuned in for the Raiders signing KJ Wright. It's going to be a hell of a season. I can't wait for the year that we're about to have. I think we're going to shock a lot of people. And if you want to hang out with me in Las Vegas, please hit me up. Raiders versus Ravens, Monday Night Football. I am going to be, another super chat just came in. I am going to be at Tailgate Social, and I'm going to be there the entire weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Before you go, though, don't be afraid to message me. That way I can tell you, like, if I'm actually there or not. But I literally plan on being there literally, like, the entire weekend. Super chat coming in from Jonathan O. Just says, F. Sam. I'm going to take one more shot. One more shot for all the super chats that just came in. It was a bad pour. That's what that was. Bad pour. All right, Jonathan. We're at 1.9K. Basically like 2.4K. I got to get out of here. I got to get some food in my belly. I love you all much, very, very much. It's been a hell of a show. If you want to hang out with me in Las Vegas, go to Tailgate Social, September 11th to September 13th. I'm going to be there. The Raiders signed KJ Wright to a one-year deal. He's going to be a hell of a player here. Jelani Mendez, gotta match my bro with the donation. Let's go Raider Nation. So Jelani Mendez. Hey, I'm not kidding you. If you guys keep sending in $5 super chats, I'll take a drink. I'll give you a shout out, and I can stay live. If not, we did just hit 2K. We did just hit 2K. So. Well, technically hit 2.5. You're right. You're 100% right. And what else you guys want me to talk about? You guys want me? How about this? I'll make you guys a deal. Ask me anything. Let's go to that. Instead of Raiders, if you want Raiders questions, ask me Raiders stuff, or you can go ask me anything. If you want to go ask me anything, we're live. What? Well, yeah, it has to be a super chat. But David Zahn says, okay, fine. Aaron Watson says, do it, David. David, hang on a second. Dave, what are you saying, David? So we're at 2.5. The record's 3.6. David, if you send in a $1,100 Venmo to me, we'll stay on for another 30 minutes. That's my deal. 30 minutes. I'm going to tie my shoe. David. Hang on a sec. David, if we break the record, I will stay on for another 30 minutes. And we're going to keep on drinking it up. And you're going to come to the office. I'm going to pay for your flight to Dallas, Texas. And Venmo counts, David. Yep. All right, David. So my Venmo, as you know, at MitchellRen365. If we break the record, all I'm saying is this. David already sent in a $500 super chat. I will personally pay for you to come to Dallas, Texas, to stay in a hotel, and to come on the Raiders Report. That's my. Hopefully, David, if that sounds good to you, we got the Venmo going. So I don't know what's about to happen, y'all. This might get crazy. That's all I'm saying. We got Steven. Thanksgiving Day plans here in Kilgore, Texas, buying tickets for the game. I mean, Steven, if you're near Dallas, Texas, then please come on down. If you're near Dallas, hit me up. I would love to have people come on. I would love to be able to have, more people on the show and to get to know more of Raider Nation. I know I'm going to, be bouncing around at some parties as well. So, shout out to my man, Also Raider. I'm going to be going to his party. Got a bunch of super chats that just came in here. So, we got King Midas 1088. How long will you be at TGS, Tailgate Social? I get off at 10 p.m. It depends what day. So if you're talking about the Monday Night Football game, I'm going to be there until close, so you can come then. Sunday, I'm literally going to be there from, I think, noon until, 7 o'clock. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be there from noon to 3. So if you guys want to come out and hang out, please go ahead and do so. Jeffrey Locke, which linebacker will play nickel after adding KJ Wright? I don't know if a linebacker's going to go ahead and do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, David. Oh, David did it. Just so everyone knows, we're going to stay live for another... We're literally going to stay live for another 30 minutes. And I'm about to buy David a flight here to Dallas, Texas. So, I mean, this is just... We're about to put this on screen. David, I just want you to know, when you come to Dallas, Texas, you better be ready to drink. You better be ready to talk some Raiders. That's all I'm saying, man. Hang on a second. Hang on. I got to send this picture in. There is nothing more important. Oh, the first time Marshall hit me, I got hit. No, I got hit. All right, so David Zahn is the new MVP of the Raiders Report. So, David, you're going to come on the show, man. I'm going to fly you out here to Dallas, Texas. And, yeah, we got to take shots. I mean, we have to take shots. I mean, we got to take some shots. We've literally gone through a full handle. It's fine. Hang on a second, y'all. Hang on a second. Guys. Hang on a second. We're about to go full screen here. David just sent in a $1,200 Venmo. This is the largest Raiders Report show of all time. The largest Raiders Report show of all time. Dave, I can't wait to meet you, man. If you want to sleep on my couch, you're more than welcome.
Cheers. Shout out David. Shout out David.
David Zahn, MVP. So, Dave, all I need you to do, David, all I need you to do is message me on Instagram at MitchellRuns365. I'm going to give you my phone number. That way I can get your full name, your email, and then that way I can get all your flight information. So here's the Venmo I just got from David. Ha ha ha, let's do it. So, Dave, I can't thank you enough. I'm going to take another shot for you. I mean, we're out of liquor here at this point. I can't even believe this. So, Dave, seriously, message me on Instagram. Please make it your actual name. That way I know who the hell you are. I get a lot of DMs every single day. I got David Zahn as the Venmo. I'm saying on Instagram. Actually, David, I think you can message people on Venmo. Message me on Venmo your email and your full first and last name. That way I can get your flight, and then that way I can get everything set up here to Dallas, Texas. And then that way, we can get you a hotel, and we can get you all set up here. I think you 100% deserve that. So we'll get all that stuff set up for you. But Really excited to meet you, David. You've been fucking wild today. I don't like swearing on my show, but there's certain times where it's 100% deserved. And David, you're gonna come on the show, man. Like, we're gonna do a live Tuesday show with David's on, so get ready. I don't know what you do for work, but take a few days off because you're gonna need it. That's all I'm saying. We gotta stay live for another 30 minutes, though. That was part of the deal as well. So we got. Just start sending questions in. Just start sending the questions in right now. What up, Jeffrey Locke? Which linebacker will play nickel? I don't even know if it's going to be so much of a linebacker. In terms of the best coverage linebackers that the team has, they might wait until Nicholas Morrow can come back. But also, KJ Wright's a hell of a cover linebacker. Denzel Perryman can cover as well. Nate Hobbs, Nevin Lawson. We'll see what ends up with him. Damon Arnett, though, he's also going to be playing a lot more nickel. Let's go to Young Paco. What up, Young? Talk fantasy football. What do you want me to talk about? I'll say if you're in a PPR, if you're in a league in general, you have to get one of the top 3 tight ends in your fantasy football league. Like, you have to get Travis Kelce, you got to get George Kittle, or you got to get Darren Waller. Simply because they give you so much of an extra benefit, because you can't look at overall points scored. If you're talking about fantasy football, you can't just look at overall points scored. You have to look at position by position points, right? And those top 3 tight ends, they score so much more points than any other tight end, like, in the entire league. So if you get one of those top 3 guys, you're going to be set. And it might be a weird thing to take one of those guys a little bit higher than the average ADP. But seriously, take one of those dudes. Let's go to Jonathan O. Where could Cam end up? I still think that Cam wants to end up being a starting quarterback. The issue is, where the hell is Cam going to play? There's not many teams out there that could benefit from Cam Newton starting at quarterback. So if he wants to take a backup position, that still remains to be seen. But, I mean, I did a Cam Newton projection video in terms of where the best place that he could end up signing. Houston Texans were on that list. If you guys want to go check it out, it's on our main YouTube channel here at Chat Sports. What up, David? I'm officially out of Jammo, 1,200 cent. Let's do this, bud. I mean, David, all I got to do is, again, hit me up. Like, text me on Venmo. Send me your phone number. That way I can text you and get everything set up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to book your flight. You're going to come here to Dallas, Texas. You're going to come on a Raiders Report show. We're going to grab some drinks. We're going to have a good time. And I drink some beers. I literally can't believe you did what you did. But, I mean, if it wasn't for you today, I still wouldn't be doing the show today. And, I mean, at the end of today, I want everyone to seriously go message David, wherever his Instagram, whatever his Twitter is. Tell him thank you, because this guy has just been – he's wild. Jeremy's in the background singing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow. So, it's been a wild day. That's all I can say. Let's go to Adam. Wow. Adam. When the liquor hits, I don't got David money, but I'm always down to support Mitch and the nation, Raiders. And Adam, I don't think it really comes down to money. It really comes down to, like, how much you watch the show, how much you support the show. And, I mean, we're all in different points in our lives, and I totally get that. I mean, I remember, a few years ago, like, I mean, when I was in college, I wouldn't spend more than $100 a month simply because I was on a college budget. It just more comes down to how much are you watching the show, are you having a good time when you watch the show, and when you got guys like David, I mean, David's obviously killing it in his life, and, he's a big baller, and, you have opportunities like that, and he's going to be able to come on the show, but just watch the show. I mean, that's honestly the biggest thing I can ever ask for. Let's go to Marcus Pratt. Oh, shit. David broke the record, but everyone also broke the record. Like, everyone that was a part of today's show, you guys broke the record of the most Super Chats, most money ever generated on a live Raider stream. So cheers to you. Marcus, taking a shot. Send the new guy to the store for more. Can't wait till next weekend. See you in Vegas. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to meet everyone in Vegas. Like, and I mean this. Like, if you subscribe to the Raiders Report, if you support the show, I'm gonna be buying drinks. That's all I can tell y'all. So seriously, show up Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. Tell them that the Raiders Report Mitchell Wren sent you, and you're gonna get a drink from me, and you're gonna be entered to win some free tickets. That's all I can say. Let's go to Jonathan O. I wish Mitch would talk more fantasy football. So if you know me well, I love fantasy. And if it wasn't for fantasy football, I would never have the opportunity that I do. here at Chat Sports, simply because fantasy football opened up so many avenues for me in terms of being able to talk football, being able to create my own podcast, being able to write articles for a lot of amazing companies, and then those resources led me to Chat Sports, led me to what I do now here. But if you guys want to talk fantasy football, man, like, I am always open to it. In terms of the first overall pick, PPR league, it's Christian McCaffrey. Standard league, it's probably Derrick Henry for me personally. If you want to talk about Raiders players alone, like, I'm always team draft a quarterback the last guy in my league, and I'm more than happy to take Derek Carr, simply because, like, I literally see Derek being a top 12 QB in fantasy, but he's getting drafted as like a 20th quarterback right now, 21st quarterback. Josh Jacobs, great value for him in the 4th, 5th round. Best overall value for a wide receiver is probably Hunter Renfrow in a PPR. Standard leagues, probably Henry Ruggs. But the best guy to get is obviously Darren Waller. Let's go to the next Super Chat coming in here, which I believe is from David Zahn. It says, check the Venmo again. Okay, hang on. I'm going to check my Venmo again. If somebody sends another 1201, then yes, you're more than welcome to come. So Jeremy just told me if somebody else sends a 1201, I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. Yes. If you send in a $1,200 super chat, I'm gonna fly you out here to Dallas. You're gonna come on the Raiders Report. If you guys are gonna do that, yes, come on the show. Come have drinks with me. I'm gonna get you a hotel. We're gonna get you set up real nice here at Chat Sports. That's more than enough that I can do. But he's saying check Venmo. I just don't see anything. Did you message me? I don't know. I'm going to refresh. I just don't see much right now. I mean, this is... What up, Meg? You want to come on and say hi? Megan's going to come on. She's going to say hi.
Hey, guys.
Our newest member here at Chat Sports.
And
David's balling out.
David's making this whole thing very fun.
I can't even believe. So, Megan is doing a lot of shows for our Seahawks channel, our Steelers channel. She's going to be one of our newest producers here. Not producers, one of our newest on-air hosts. Meg, I'm sorry. I'm just not.
It's a fun time.
I'm not in the right state of mind. But Megan,
It's a really fun week to have as the first week, I must say. Chick-fil-A
she got
today.
Chick-fil-A, got to come on the Raiders board. She's absolutely killing it. But she's going to be doing a lot of videos for here at Chat Sports. Hit her up on Twitter at MeganPayton7. You want to say hi?
Say hi. All right. Hey guys, type Megan Payton7 on Twitter, Megan Payton on Instagram. Give Mitch a little bit of a break here. He's been killing it. This has now been, 2 hours, would you say? I feel like we've lost count. This might be proof, though, that Raiders Nation is the strongest fan base of all time. I was convinced otherwise. I'd say Saints are pretty strong. Eagles are pretty strong. But no, I don't know. But I do know Raiders Nation is killing it today. Let's give some shout-outs. All right, shout-out to Jamie Light, David, of course, First Catch, Doug, Everyday Jam, David Ibra, Young Paco, Gabe, Leon, and this number 3? Is that what it says? This number 3 hours? Oh, you just, look at that. See? Learning something new every day. All right. I'm going to Shadow Tom. Thank you, guys.
I don't know what Shadow and Tom means, but if y'all got...
I'm learning from here. I'm learning over there. Bye,
All right.
guys. Keep killing it.
Everyone type Meg down in the comments. Go ahead and give her a follow on Twitter. She's absolutely killing it here at Chat Sports. Much love to her. Much love to the entire Chat Sports team for just killing it on today's live show. And especially shout out to David Zahn. Shout out to the rest of the nation that made today's show possible. And if you guys want to come to the Raiders Report studio, My Venmo is at Mitchell Renz 365. We're accepting $1,000 super chats if you guys want to come on, and we'll fly out here. What up, Bass? Catch 'em all. F Dallas. Don't ever tell Raider Nation that Dallas is tops. Raider Nation for life. Great show. David, you're a baller. I mean, David has been the MVP of today's show, and I love what I do here, and I'm very proud that I actually live in Dallas. Dallas has actually opened up a lot of avenues for me personally, but like, it's always been a dream of mine to live in Las Vegas. It's always been a dream of mine, even to live in like Los Angeles, honestly. But we're maybe one day we'll be able to get there. But Raider Nation is unlike anything I've ever seen before. So Ash, shout out to you. What up, Preet? The next super chat coming in. Just joined the live, saw the notification, and had to keep my composure during a work meeting. Hella hype for our defense. Appreciate you, Mitch, and everyone behind the scenes. I mean, we've been live here for over 2 hours, and it's been an off-the-wall kind of show. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Have I eaten lunch? No. Have I eaten anything today? Not really. Is that definitely impacting my performance on the camera? Yes, it absolutely is. But Pete, all right, Preet, I appreciate the super chat, my man, and much love to you. And yes, the Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. What about Steven? I can't do the David money, but I can bring the Macallan Scotch for sure. Dude, hell yeah. If you can bring some Scotch, I love whiskey and I love Scotch. Those are by far my two favorite drinks. I don't do tequila and I don't do vodka, but Steven, I also got Charles Woodson Scotch. So if you want to see some Woodson Scotch, I guess I should say Woodson whiskey. That's where we're at. But, all right, guys, we got 530 people. I'm going to be honest. I got to pee. And I got to pee really, really bad. So, unless we get more super chats, unless we get more Venmos, I don't want to pee on camera. I got to get the hell out of here. So, what's going to happen here is we're going to end this live show. The Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. This has been an unbelievable... Who? So apparently Toll Booth Jimmy is going to send me $12.01 next week. Jimmy, you send me $12.01 next week. Paying for the flight, paying for the hotel. You come here to the Raiders Report. We're going to make it happen. So we are at the final dollar count here in Super Chats and / Venmo is about 3.8K, actually. It's about 3.8K. We got another super chat coming in from Young Paco. It just says F Sam. You guys want to spam F Sam? Hey, I am all about. If you're still seeing Sam on your screen, maybe you should hit refresh. That way you guys can get caught up a little bit here. But, dude, we've had an unbelievable experience. I can't even believe what has transpired here on today's Raiders Report show. And it's all because KJ Wright signed with the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, y'all. I got to get the hell out of here. I got to go take a piss, and it's just me being 100% honest with y'all. If more super chats come in, we're going to bring Jeremy on screen, and he's going to be able to talk. But if not, Victor. Victor came on. $5 super chat. Everyday Jam. Make Mitch pee his pants. Keep super chatting. It's fine. We're okay. I'm okay for now. I'm going to hold this in a little bit longer. Everyday Jam sending a super chat. How about this? I'm going to go pee real quick. Jeremy's going to come on. He's going to talk to you. And if you guys keep super chatting, then I'll come back. And then we're going to keep this. We're going to keep the party going. If this is the first time you've come across a Raiders Report show, this is not what we usually do. This is all because of y'all made me drink. This is all because y'all just got wild. But, all right, Jeremy's going to come on. I'm going to go take a piss, so keep sending in those supers. Give me a sec.
All right, guys. Mitch had to tap out real quick. Jeremy Chugs, what's up, guys? I'm going to be taking over for just a little bit. I got new producer Petey back there on the ones and twos. Let's push that next one over, Petey. Everyday Jam. Make Mitch pee his pants super chat. Hey, y'all almost did if y'all kept on super chatting and he didn't leave, he honestly just sprinted out of the room right now. He just sprinted out, and I think he started unzipping his pants on the way out. So Yeah, it's it's quite a day here at Chat Sports. So I'm one of the producers. Y'all only see me whenever I come on, and after a bunch of super chats, some drinking and stuff. I have to say, Raiders is the funnest show by far here at Chat Sports. Raider Nation, y'all kill it every single time we're on here. Let's keep the super chats rolling. Let's keep Mitch going, because if we don't get any more super chats whenever Mitch comes back, I'm gonna tell him, hey, we don't have any more super chats. We're done with the show, and we're just gonna end it, okay? But we have to get some super chats before Mitch gets back, or else we're done with the show. We're it, okay? But any questions y'all want to ask? But let me tell y'all one thing. This is why you subscribe. This is why you subscribe to the Raiders Report, because we broke records on today's show.
This is why you subscribe.
We broke records on today's show. We had one of the greatest times at Chat Sports, in my opinion. Raiders Nation. I mean, I'll take a shot right now. Yeah, obviously the show's in shambles. Anybody who's just watching, Mitch had to leave because y'all made him drink so much he had to pee. He was gonna pee his pants.
This is half a shot. I ain't scared.
We're almost out. We finished a whole hand. Will you pass me that, Jeff? Yep. We finished. We're almost done with this. Well, hand me that. Oh yeah, hand me that. We're almost finished with that one. We finished this entire bottle. It was full today. We finished this entire bottle.
Cheers, bud.
But Mitch will be back soon.
Shots. Let's go.
Shots.
Go Raiders!
Raider Nation. This one's for you. We got one in from Pete Jerpants. Pete Jerpants is coming in on the ones and twos. Got Justin Harass. Chug. Oh yeah. Get some chugs in the comments. Like I said, if we don't get more supers by the time Mitch comes back, and he's got a heavy flow, so it might take a minute or two. If we don't get more super chats until Mitch gets back, we're going to have to end it. I mean, and we don't want to end it. This has been one of the greatest shows in Chat Sports history. We not only broke the record for most super chats in a single show, we got the most ever super chatted at one time, $1,200. David Zahn, MVP by far. People are asking, where's Mitch? Who's this guy? I'm Jeremy Chugs. I'm usually the producer. I'm usually on the ones and twos. Mitch, he almost peed his pants. He had to leave. Okay, we got another super chat, Petey. You can up and then push that one over. There we go. Aaron Watson, last one. All right, it's $5, but I'll take a shot for that because we are just going off the rails. It looks like we got another super chat, Petey, if you want to push that one over. Thank you, Aaron. F Sam. I mean, no truer words have been spoken in this office. F Sam. We can get some F Sams going in the comments. That'd be great for us right now. Because, I mean, even though at the end of the day, he's not a bad guy, but he's a Broncos fan. Like, he's a pony Broncos fan. One of the worst, you know. Oh, my God. You thought you could get away, Sam, but you're not. You're not getting away. You're not going anywhere anytime soon. Y'all can ask me questions, super chats. You can ask me stuff about the Raiders. I don't have as much Raiders knowledge as Mitch. I'm out here saying that right now. But from producing the show, from being around Raider Nation, I do know enough to answer some of y'all's questions. So you can get F Sam in the comments. You can super chat us with more questions on the Raiders, fantasy football, anything you want to ask us here about Chat Sports. We're here for y'all. Finish the bottle. We already finished the bottle. Aaron, we finished the bottle. If you want me to finish this bottle, I'll chug the rest of this bottle for a $5 super chat. Right now, Aaron. We got F Sams in the comments right now. Almost 500 people watching live. We want to thank you all for, we've been live for almost 2 hours right now. It's been quite the show. Oh, we're going live to me. Okay. We're going full screen me. It's been a great show. I just want to say, obviously, the reason why we're here, you can see it below the screen. KJ Wright signed a 1-year deal with the Oakland Raiders. Oh, shit, Aaron. Aaron sent in a 5. Okay. I'll finish this for you, Aaron. You sent in a $5 super chat. I'm a man of my word. Petey, do you know how to get it up? You gotta put me right though. Yep. Okay. I'm a man of my word, Aaron. You said finish it. I'll finish it. Can we get some chugs going in the comments though? I need some motivation. Yes, David's the GOAT. You can spam David, spam chugs. I need some motivation to finish this because I'm already a little buzzed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Raider Nation family. I'm not gonna lie. So here we go. Let's get some chugs in the comments. I see them rolling in. Here we go. Scott, Gary, Aaron, Frisco, Dead Raider, The Numbers, Joseph, Camargo, Shane, Kevin, Gary, Phil, Bula Blue. This one's for y'all. Thank you. Oh, God. We got another super chat. Let's push that one over from Jonathan O. Whew. Damn. Can Mitch come to the Pro Bowl? That's a good question. So Pro Bowl is at the very end of the year. If you want to catch Mitch, we got a weigh-in for Tailgate Social. If you can pull that up, it's in weigh-in options. I don't know if Mitch will be able to go to the Pro Bowl this year, but you know where he will be this next coming up weekend before the Raiders take on the Ravens in Monday Night Football. He will be at Tailgate Social. There we go. Push it. Yep. He'll be at Tailgate Social live in Las Vegas. And if you want, if you want free tickets to the Raiders Baltimore Ravens Monday Night Football game, go to Tailgate Social before the Thursday night matchup with the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tell them the Raiders Report sent you, and you will be entered in to get free Raiders. Let me say that again. Free Raiders Report tickets. And look who's back. Mitchell Rins. We kept it going. While he's out. We got another super chat from Hector Marquez. This is great. Here we go. I'm cooking and listening. This is epic. And yes, F Sam. Yeah, thank you guys. F Sam. You're cooking and listening. Hey, Mitch has said it so many times. You can do whatever you want. We're here for you. You can be taking the number 2. You can be cooking. You can be driving down the road, having it in your ear. We are here to give you the latest news, the latest stuff on the Raiders Report, and we will be here as long as y'all are super chatting. We told you, we said an hour ago we were going to leave. We've been here forever right now. Just remember, we had that weighing up. Mitch will be live at Tailgate Social. He'll be live at Tailgate Social doing the watch party for the Ravens versus the Raiders Monday Night Football. But first, Cats, thank you. Y'all made me drink the rest of this. So,
do you want Jeremy to stay live, or do you want me to come back on? Type M for Mitch, or I want you to type J for Jeremy.
Oh, you heard it from Mitch. I'm usually just a producer here. We usually let the pretty boys come up and give their spiels like Mitch. I'm not manicured. I don't get pedicures like Mitch. But if you want me to stay on, type J. If you want Mitch to come back on, type M. We're seeing M's. I don't blame you, right? This is the thing about the Raiders Report. Y'all are loyal to your guys, right? We're seeing some fuck J's. That's fine. My bad for cussing. But we got a lot of M's coming back on. He's going to come back on, I promise you. You don't have to look at this face for too much longer. I promise you that. We're going to get Mitch's pretty manicured face back up on the screen in just a second. Here he comes. We got M's coming in, so Chugs. Hey, I love you all. Thank you all so much. What?
We got it. Thank you.
All right, y'all. I want you all to give Jeremy a major shout out on Twitter because, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have been able to stay live here. So go ahead, give him a follow on Twitter at JIBeeling. But he's like one of the guys that when I always tell you guys, like, the reason why we can get videos as quick on the show as we can, the reason why we have the best graphics on YouTube, the reason why we have the best information on YouTube is because guys like Jeremy, because also all these extra guys behind the scenes working really, really hard and, like, absolutely killing it. Like, don't get me wrong. I know you guys see me. I know, like, I was the one that was kind of, like, started the Raiders Report, but, like, we've been able to build this channel to what it is now because of crazy mother effers like David Zahn, because of the rest of the Raider Nation always just balling out here on YouTube and doing what we do, but it's also because of guys working really, really hard behind the scenes like Jeremy, like Petey over here, like Marshall, like Chase. We have just the best team in the game. So if you guys want to get the T-shirt that I got on right now, go to blacksundayshop.com. Best Raiders gear in the game. The coolest Raiders gear in the game, by the way. So, I mean, it's only like $5.19 right now here Central Time. And bottom line is this, if you need some new Raiders gear for a whole bunch of Raiders games coming up, blacksundayshop.com. Got a super chat coming in from John Butson. What up, John? That's my dude right there. How much does it cost to have Jeremy give Mitch a pedicure on air? I mean, that might be more of a Jeremy question. It might also be like, I don't even know if Jeremy knows how to give a pedicure, but John, you got my personal phone number. I also know you got money out the fucking wazoo. So, like, if you want to make it happen, John, you know what kind of dollar bills it takes. But, I don't. How much for you to give me a ped? What is a pedicure? Cut my toenails? All right, so how about, here's the offer, John. Let's cut my toenails, sand them down, and then to paint them. I will let you paint my toenails. We're going to do that for a $500 super chat because, like, I don't want Jeremy touching my feet. It seems kind of weird to me, but you know what it takes, John. All right, this one's coming in from Jonathan O. What up, Jonathan? Let's vote him in Raider Nation. Mitch to the Pro Bowl. Spam Mitch in the comments. I will say this. I do believe that I'm going to be going to the Super Bowl. We're going to be doing a Super Bowl party in Los Angeles. But, hey, if you guys want me to go to the Pro Bowl, hey, go ahead and spam Mitch right now. What up, young Paco? Oh, man. Laugh my ass off. F-Sit. Come on. One Nation, spam it in the chat. So, Sam wore a freaking Broncos t-shirt earlier in the chat. Oh, my God. I got the hiccups. It's so bad right now. You guys are seeing me, man, my absolute worst. Hang on. I got to hydrate. I got to hydrate to get rid of these hiccups. Come on. Everyone, F Sam down in the comments. I see somebody said, laugh out loud. This is great from Scott. If this is the content that you guys want on the Raiders Report, then guess what? I am more than happy to be able to bring it to you. I mean, that's what it's about here. Giving you guys the content that you want to see. And if you're just now joining in, the Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. It happened earlier on. Wright's going to be joining his old coach, Gus Bradley. I forgot his name for a second. I mean, this is a phenomenal signing by the Raiders. You're going to get him on a one-year deal. He's going to be able to come in, insert himself into that defensive lineup with Cory Littleton, with Nick Kwiatkoski, and really be like one of those like star linebackers on this team. For the first time in a long time, the Raiders have a great linebacking unit, and I am very, very excited about this. So we promised you guys 30 minutes of live Raiders coverage. We are at that 30 minutes now. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to go get some drinks. I'm going to go get David's on. Jeremy said if we get more Super Chats, we're going to stay live here. So that's how this game plan is going to work. David, as soon as I get done doing this live show, I am going to call you. We are going to get yourself set up here with we're going to get yourself set up with some more, flight information and whatnot. Our CEO, James Yoder, just popped in and said, hey, more Super Chats equals more drinking and more having fun. So we got another Super Chat. How much to punch Donkey Sam in the face? We're going to go ask him. We're going to go, how much to punch Sam in the face? So Sam is a Broncos fan. Here's CEO James Yoder repping us the city shirt right now. So, David, he's going to be one of the biggest reasons why you come to the show here. So, you want here, just take.
I just want to say, Mitch, I've been,
hang on.
been back there closing sales deals, writing contracts, been watching the show. Shout out to Raider Nation. These fans, these guys fuck, they do. So, I just want to come in and I'll chug a beer for nothing just because I saw everybody else coming in, didn't have a chance to. But conference room is right behind this wall. I've heard everything going on watching. So, I'll give you this back, Mitch. I am just going to crack her open.
So here's our CEO of Chat Sports. If it wasn't for our CEO, none of this would be possible here. So how many CEOs do you know coming on chugging beers here on live Raiders shows? So everyone start spamming James down in the chat. I mean, again.
That's super, but
Jeremy said he needs to get his own show. I mean, here's the thing, though, Jeremy. You get enough subbers. You get enough subbers. You get enough subs. You get enough subbers, and we'll be able to make it happen. So, but if Jeremy can, if Jeremy gets his own show, I don't know how much producing he's gonna. Oh, those are my keys. Thanks. Oh, perfect. I got a brand new car. If anybody wants to take a ride around in Dallas, Texas, you know where to come. I won't drive today, but I will drive sometime. All right, so the Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. We went live. We drank a lot, and we've been live. We've been live. Hang on a sec. And my girlfriend, she's going to be like, dude, what the hell happened? I'm going to be like, KJ Wright happened to me. That's what ended up happening to me. So shout out to David Blaze. Shout out to B1, says chug, chug, chug. Jimmy Mack. We got a lot of James down there from David Blaze. We got one from Young Paco, Michael Marca, Gabe Guerrero. First Catch says this is crazy. We got an FU Sam from Young Paco as well. Got a super chat coming in from King Midas 1088. Shout out to my awesome wife, Jasmine G. Love ya. I mean, that's what the Raiders Report's about. If you want to give a shout out to your wife, to your husband, to your son, to your daughter, to some random guy, Jasmine. He said it's Jasmine, not Jasmine. I can't read. Jasmine G or Jasmine G. Much love to you. Your husband, King Midas 1088, loves you very much. And I mean, that's freaking awesome to me. Does this work? Is that your garage? Oh, it's not your keys. I don't know whose keys these are. So I thought they were Peterson's over here, and they're not. I'm gonna guess that maybe they're Trace's. But if his car starts going off, if you guys are in Dallas, Texas, and you hear it, that's what's happening. So we got 500 people watching right now, and I'm sorry if this is the first time you've ever turned into the show. I mean, this is not what we usually do. We do news, we do rumors, we get wild, we get live, and then once Super Chat's coming in and they start making us drink, this is what you're going to get. So I think I'm going to get out of here. If the show ends here, I'm going to go do another show here. We're going to do some other stuff if I can. I don't really know at this point. But at the end of the day, just know that I love y'all. You guys send in a shit ton of money. David, I can't wait to buy your ticket. As soon as I get off this live show, I'm going to call you on the phone. I actually have a proposition for you if you'd rather come hang out with me in Las Vegas. Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football. Or if you'd rather come to Dallas. Oh, man, we got another shot. Let's get it. Here's the issue, guys. I'm out. I mean, Jose says we're going to go get some more vodka. Oh, God. It's literally, I just got goosebumps. I think all we have is vodka at this point. All right, he's going to go get the vodka. If you guys know me well, I hate vodka. And we're going to go get it. So, David, all I'm saying is this. You have the opportunity to either come to Dallas, Texas, come on a Raiders show, or we're going to buy your ticket to Las Vegas for Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football. Now, we don't actually have tickets to get you into that game, but if you want to hang out with me and the entire crew while we're in Las Vegas, that's the best offer I got for you. And personally, I'd rather go to Las Vegas than go to Dallas. Yeah, bring it on here. Well, we have more Fireball. Terrific. Terrific. I just want you guys to know, we've literally gone through a full handle, a full fifth, and we're about halfway through another fifth of Fireball. And we got another Super Chat. So, Jose, shout out to you. Alex, thanks to KJ and the Raiders for making this show possible. Let's go Raiders. Best show so far. I've done a lot of Raiders shows here on the Raiders Report. I think we're actually getting close now to 1,500 videos on the Raiders Report. And I'll say out of all the shows that I've done, this has probably been maybe the most fun. Maybe the most fun. And then Mercedes-Renz. Mercedes-Renz knows how to hit me. Have a shot in me. Have a shot in me. Mercedes, I am not going to have a shot in you because you and I both know that would be bad for both parties. But I do want to go to Tijuana with you. So for those of you that don't know, Mercedes has been a long and loyal watcher. He comes to Dallas very frequently. Him and I, we have drinks. And he's told me his stories about Tijuana, and all it takes is $80, and you can have yourself one hell of a night. Mercedes, John, cheers to you, my man. Another Super Chat coming in from Can't Walk. Drunchies, what food are you craving? Oh, dude, I don't know what so I have an air fryer. For those of you that don't know, I love my air fryer. I use it probably more than anything that I've ever used in my entire life. I have a half day tomorrow here at Chat Sports, and I got to make another like 2 or 3 Raiders videos. But my favorite Drunchies is this restaurant here in Dallas, Texas called Velvet Taco. They make these just bomb-ass tacos, dude. Like, it's so good. Like, they're very, like, there's just, like, dude, if anybody's in Dallas, we got to go to Velvet Taco. It's my spot. You can spend, like, $25, $30, and I get, like, 4 or 5 tacos. Absolutely crush it. That's where I'm going. But can't walk. Much love to you, my guy. What up, Jonathan? Raider Nation, spam the link in this video to KJ Wright. Hell yeah. Send this video to KJ Wright on Twitter, on Instagram. I want him to see how hard Raider Nation is repping for him. I mean, this has been off the walls. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch this video probably like a day or 2 from now. My dad, he's going to call me when I get done working today. He's going to be like, dude, what the hell was that I just watched? I'm going to be like, that's how the nation gets down. My dad is also going to be in Las Vegas that weekend from the 11th to the 13th. So if you want to meet my dad, if you want to make him drink as well, I'm going to bring him on the Raiders Report. I'm going to be like, hey, every $20 super chat that we get from now until the next 10 minutes, my dad's going to be drinking. And if you think I'm funny on air, wait till you see that, man. He's fucking wild. All right, we got another super chat coming here from First Catch. And then Flizer. Holy ball sack. All right, we got First Catch. How many sacks can the Raiders defense produce this season? With KJ, I'm going to bump my original number from 44. I'm going to bump it up to 46. Simply because I think he's really going to be able to help give that extra edge to this defense. But my number's 46. That's probably going to be around the league average. I actually hope I'm wrong. I hope the Raiders are in the 50s. If they can get near 60, that's one of the best units in the entire league. But we got to get out of the 20s, got to get out of the 30s range, got to get up into the 40s, got to get up into the 50s. Shout out the First Catch. Let's go to PF Lie Air. Let's, hang on, get a chug for Monday Night Football. Nation up. So Jugs is telling me I got to finish my beer. So Fly, that's how you pronounce it. I hope it is. If you're in Las Vegas Monday Night Football, come to Tailgate Social. Let's have a watch party there. Or wait, I'm going to have a watch party there, and I hope that you guys are there. We're going to have the games on screen. You're going to actually be able to watch the game. Plus, I'm going to be live, so you're going to be able to come on the Raiders Report, and we're going to be able to have a hell of a time. So I'm going to finish this beer, so hang on a sec. I got about, we're about here. We're about here. We got half a beer, so give me a sec. Done. Oh, man. This has been a hell of a performance tonight by our entire team, by the entire nation. I mean, I'm hungry, though. And you know why we're here? Because the Las Vegas Raiders signed KJ Wright. And I just want you guys to know that you've been a part of the biggest Raiders Report show in the history of Chat Sports. You've been a part of the biggest show in Chat Sports history that hasn't been a NFL draft, NBA draft show. I mean, this show has made more money. This show has had more views. I mean, this has been just absolutely bananas. And we're going to go to the depth chart. All right, let's do it. You got Cory Littleton, Nick Kwiatkoski, KJ Wright. Wright's going to end up putting down Denzel Perriman. We'll see when Javin White, Nicholas Morrow end up coming back on this roster. It also gives you a little bit more opportunity for Tanner Muse, Divine Deablo to kind of get their, to get their reps in a little bit in practice. But at the end of the day, I mean, KJ Wright is the newest member of the Las Vegas Raiders, and I couldn't be more excited. I can't wait to see what this man does for this defense here. He's going to really, really help totally transform this team. I have yet to be able to get an update in terms of what the contract looks like for KJ Wright. As soon as it happens, though, guys, I'm going to let you know as soon as I possibly can. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report. Another super chat coming in from Anthony Morales, $1.99. Much love to you. Much love to the entire nation. Guys, I'm going to do one more sub-read. I'm going to tell you to subscribe to the Raiders Report. If you want to hit me up on IG at MitchellRents365, please go ahead and do so. And I want people to seriously come join me at Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. We are going to have so much fun. We're going to have drinks flowing. We're going to have food flowing. We're going to have all sorts of deals. And if you just want to come to Las Vegas to experience a Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football game, I get it. If you don't want to pay for the tickets, they're expensive. I totally get that as well. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets for this game. Plus, if you don't win those tickets, dude, we're going to be able to have so much fun. So that's all I want you guys to do. So go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. Tell them the Raiders Report sent you for a chance to win Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football tickets. And if you don't win them, I am sorry about that. But at the end of the day, we're going to be able to hang out. We're going to be having a lot of fun at Tailgate Social. Shout out to Gary Gonzalez for the $1 Super Chat. I'm getting ready to get the hell out of here. This has been a hell of a show. The Raiders, they signed the linebacker, KJ Wright. And if you think we're having fun today, just wait until Monday Night Football. Raiders versus Ravens, September 13th. I'm going to be there from 3:15 to basically closing time. So if you want to get to know me, if you want to come on the Raiders Report, make sure you show up. But I'm going to be at Tailgate Social Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Go to Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. Let's link up. Let's have a beer. Let's have a drink. Let's have a good time. No more Super Chats. I'm getting the hell out of here. Raider Nation, I love you. It's been a hell of a show. David, Zahn, if you're still watching, I'm about to call you right now as soon as I get off this bad boy. Jeremy, we're good, right? No more Super Chats. We got to get out of here. I'm done. I think I'm waving the white flag, y'all. I'm waving the white flag unless I get a gigantic Super Chat. Oh, and we just got another one from First Catch. $20 Super Chat. $20 Super Chat. I'm taking a shot. Hey, I've never thrown up on a show, but we're getting close. If you guys want to see me throw up, just keep sending in $20 Super Chats. I totally just spieled. All right, so Jeremy's telling me every single time a $20 Super Chat comes in, we're going to set up another 30-second timer. So First Catch sent in a $20 Super Chat. It means we're going to stay live for another 30 seconds. So we're going to stay live for another 30 seconds. I'll take some more drinks, talk a little bit more Raiders if you guys have some questions. Shout out to Gabe Guerrero. Shout out to Aaron Watson, Gary Gonzalez, Jelani Mendez, James B., Anthony Morales. TDs this year for Waller, DC, Jacobs, and Ruggs. Waller I have slotted in as 8 touchdowns. DC I got 31 passing touchdowns. Jacobs 12 total touchdowns. And Ruggs I had the number at 6 total touchdowns. So Anthony, appreciate the Super Chat. So we got 30 more seconds here on the Las Vegas Raiders Report. And another Super Chat from PFLY Air. And then another one coming in. One more for the nation. Dude, I'm not kidding you. You send in a $20 Super Chat, I will take a shot. I don't know what my shot count is up to, but, I got to be at 20. I'm not kidding you. The fact that I'm breathing right now is it's a miracle. We're definitely going to take a visit to the toilet, but it's okay. It's all good. Shout out to the 209 Raider Nation. Something chapter. Good luck tomorrow morning, bro. Yep. I got to show up to work tomorrow. Definitely going to be tough, but what's going to be even tougher is I got a flight tomorrow. I'm going to be flying home to New Jersey to visit my cousin Andrew. He's getting married this weekend. Him and his wife. It's a pretty cool thing to be able to see. He plays semi-professional football for a team called the Raiders. So I always kind of bust his balls a little bit. He's 2 years older than me. And in fact, though, like when people say like, hey, do you have a brother? I always tell people no. But like he looks just like me. He's just like a 6'2", 220-pound version of me. It's kind of crazy, honestly. We do look identical. But I got another Super Chat coming in from Everyday Jam. Which show was better, Drake or The Wright Show? I guess it's The Wright Show. It's definitely not The Left Show, but definitely The Wright Show. In terms of money made, we made more money on the KJ Wright Show. This show has actually been shorter than Kenyon Drake, which actually then, therefore, makes it better. But again, when you really think about the people that helped this show possible, David Zahn contributed probably $2,000 to this show. So, keep that in mind, right? If it wasn't for David, this show would have never happened. And David's going to be hanging out with me, whether that's Dallas, whether that's Las Vegas, but also shout-outs to the entire nation, like Flyer Air, First Catch sending some big supers, Mercedes Renz. I got Jose Esperanza, John Butson sending some big super chats, Jonathan O, Marcus Pratt. We had big super chats from the OG Lizard, Kevin Lewis. I mean David Zahn. We had one from Brian Kullig. He sent in a $200 super chat like this guy fucks. The OG Lizard, Christian Magana, Marlon Barnett sent in a $50 super chat. Brian Kullig, Jeremy Kimball, Chris P. Bacon, Aaron Wilson, the OG Lizard, Brian Kullig. I mean, Dennis Donald, Justin Arras, Justin Esperanza, Destin Doyle. Oh, wait, we got a pronunciation. Hang on, I got to scroll down. Hang on. I can't see it. AD, Mantika, bro. What does that mean? What is Mantika? Mantika, bro. Mantika. What color is my liver? It's silver and black. I mean, the only way that you can drink the amount that I did today, and I'm not proud of it, but I've always been able to handle my liquor, and I don't really throw up very often. But I don't know if I will today, but I definitely need some food in my stomach. There's no doubt about it. So I've been trying to not eat lunch, and I ate a little bit today, but all right, y'all. I'm heading out of here. Y'all been a hell of an audience. This has been a hell of a show. I love y'all to the moon and back, and I hope that you guys hang out with me for Raiders versus Ravens Monday Night Football at Tailgate Social. The Raiders, they signed KJ Wright. We made over $4,000 in Venmo and Super Chats. Y'all have been an absolutely amazing audience. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report. If you have any other questions that I haven't answered, please hit me up on IG at MitchellRents365. But, I mean, I feel like the only proper way for me to leave this show is for me to be chugging some Fireball. So, Jeremy, I'm going to start drinking some Fireball. You sending us off into the sunset. And Raider Nation, I love you.